You know, I'm not really a big fan of those sort of things.
They're inspired
No,
by
these are
Irish
just
guy.
little. I would never eat a large one.
Have you ever fried one of those?
Air fryer?
Yeah.
Irish guy knows how to
I
make
haven't.
things worse and more unhealthy.
Yeah.
Learn more
Finchy,
on Irish
we've
guy.
got
Adventure
Finchy
Channel.
on £1.50 super sticker. Yeah. Ross Rachel Brady, I got to tell you, man, how am I? Okay, let me tell you. Let's just give you the stats. Every time we start up the show, we do the stats. The stats. Let's do the stats. I got to tell you, honestly, what's happened with the stats. I can tell you there. The weight loss, I'm actually exactly the same weight as yesterday. Remember? Green Room said, yeah, don't get too excited. It'll bite you in the ass. He was right. Green Room was actually pretty damn right, because it's a tough battle there, and yeah.
Have you
This.
thought about maybe doing weekly weighs instead of daily?
No, I think the daily is good because it keeps me
On the
Yeah.
toe.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
I just sometimes, depending on how much salt or water you drink, or so many things can affect it if you're kind of getting minute weights.
Yeah, I think no, it's okay. I'm okay.
Probably a good idea.
The problem is this: if I don't have the weigh-in daily,
Yeah.
I can't tweak it a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. But
Yeah. I think
is
that's
what it
cool
is.
you're doing it, man.
Well, we've got to try. Got to start somewhere. IrixGuy, seriously, what do we do?
Super chat.
Speak of the devil. T and Tickers is on. Hello, T and Tickers. How are you?
No audio.
Oh, no audio, T and Tickers. T and Tickers, no audio. Yeah, we're just getting him.
All right,
And
well,
Plastic's
Tinkers
back.
Is
Air
booting
King
up.
Ben, $2. Congrats on 300 shows time. What's he talking about?
Tim.
One.
I hit 300
One.
shows,
One.
Archie. I did today was
Hey,
300 shows.
T
Can
and
you
Tickers,
believe it?
how are you, man?
I'm all right, man. What are you talking about, me? You said talking about him. I don't know what came in,
Yes,
what were you
yeah,
saying?
T and Tickers. T and Tickers, you're not
Yeah.
going on Tim's show anymore, are you?
It's too
Really?
big.
Yeah, of course I am.
No, I
was
don't know,
been on
I'm
for the last
asking
3
you.
hours.
Oh, you have been on.
I've been on. I was on for the last.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm on every night. Yeah, I'm on Tim's
Okay.
every night. Yeah.
Okay.
If it fits in with my time.
T and Tickers, you're pretty. How do I put this? You're pretty honest, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What's wrong with IrixGuy's show?
I'm not. To be honest, hold my hands up. I've not watched it. I do apologise. I'll give it a watch at some point, but I've not watched it, so I can't tell
We're
you.
trying to improve. He was a very. Let me tell you this. IrixGuy was very successful. He did a
Right.
lot of drone videos. He did a lot of cruise ship videos. I liked
Right.
his Southern boy charm, and he was honest, and I actually liked his stuff.
Right.
Then, what happened is
What you gotta
COVID
do,
hit.
Archie, is bring up T and Tickers because he's got amazing view count for someone with only 600 subscribers. Have a look at T and Tickers view count. It's amazing.
Okay. The thing is, with IrixGuy, he's an anti-vaxxer. Okay.
Oh, let's not get me
Oh,
started.
no,
Really?
actually, I'm not an
Really?
anti-vaxxer. No,
Okay,
I'm not.
he hasn't been vaccinated. Okay, he's not anti-vax, but he hasn't been vaccinated. Okay.
He would
There's
never
no
put,
reason to get vaccinated.
You would never put.
Well, if you want to go anywhere in the Western world, you need to
Yeah.
get
His
vaccinated.
body.
And then his channel. How do I put this? He had some shtick. He had some good videos. He had there. It's just gone
had
downhill in the last 2 to
Multiple
3
vaccines
years.
Myself. I've had
It
AstraZeneca and
seems to me that even with a vaccination, you can't really go anywhere.
How many monthly views are you getting, IrixGuy?
Per month, only I think about 260,000.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'd have to check. Let me see. Well, I'll tell you right now. Let's see. How
Yeah,
many
okay,
monthly
so
views?
Tim G, $5. Paddock, 5212A. That's like Toyota Mo got one of those. Toyota Mo. By the way, Toyota Mo, if you make an appearance on today's show, I'll give you a wrench. Or a Paddock 6007A. Sage price 55,000. Which one? Now the only problem is, can you get either of those two? They're not. They're both highly desired watches. What's Tim laughing at? What the fuck's so funny, Tim?
I just got a phone call from a liquor store, and they said,
Yeah.
"I'm sorry, we don't have what you ordered." And I'm like, "I think you got the wrong phone number." But what did I order? They hung up on me.
Okay, we've got Woody's on here. Ari G's on. Hello, Ari.
I just want to talk about watches.
Okay.
Have you seen the new Zenith?
Okay, just hang on. So, Tim G, I got to be honest with you. With those two choices there.
I love the community.
Okay. Just mute him a bit there. Look, I would say, to be honest with you, man, if you can get either one of those are selling for way over retail. Way over retail. You'd have to grab it, man. You would have to grab whatever you could get there. They're both amazing. A steel Calatrava, amazing. Whatever you can get. They're so rare. Whatever you can get. Tea and tickers.
Yes.
For
yes.
For next week's homework, I'd like you to go onto IrixGuy's Adventure channel and tell me what the fuck is wrong.
I'll have a look for it. I'll go and have a look and see. Yeah.
Okay, because it's... Look, this guy's trying to feed his family. By the way, IrixGuy, what did you think of my offer to sell 51% of all my channels? Elite Luxury, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluto channel, ArchieLuxury live streaming, even that rail... all my entire
seen the new Zenith?
library... entire library. We'll just boot him. I'm trying to talk to IrixGuy. My entire library for $250,000, 51% share. Do you think that's low? Is it? What did you think of that offer?
Well, it's, number one, it's not enough money, and then number two, you're giving up
51%.
Oh, 51%.
51.
51%. I wouldn't do it. I mean, you know, the internet video space, especially with metrics, is only going to become more and more valuable as we get.
Yeah, but I'm not making headway. Like, you know, I wanted to get more. I think having someone
crazy idea that IrixGuy just proposed. Sorry.
Humble Pine $20. Cheers, Archie and panel. But
Cheers to
IrixGuy,
Humble
what did you think? Do you think that price was wrong? What do you think really?
I mean, you said what, 250 grand? Is that
US
or Australian? 250 US. So
Yeah.
divide that by 12.
Yep.
And
Who's breathing?
wait a minute. I just messed up the math.
Arch.
Yep.
I'm gonna join you guys on the walk. I have to bring some medication to my grandmother.
Okay.
To a friend of mine, grandmother. Is that
I
cool?
love the
Okay, that's cool, man.
community.
That's
I'll join. You want me to leave this camera on? What do you think?
I don't care.
I just want
Whatever
to
you
talk
think would be good for you.
watches.
So 250,000 divided by 12 is 20,833. Okay, 20,000. Go on.
Yeah, you're just giving. I
Have
mean,
you seen
after
the new
taxes
Zenith?
and all that, that's nothing. I mean, that's going to last, you know, what, a few years, and it's like.
If
okay,
you were a
well, now-
millionaire, would you buy that from me?
No, I wouldn't.
What, at
Well,
250?
see, I wouldn't buy anything from anybody because I create my own things and.
Yeah, but
I
yours
love
isn't
the
working.
community.
Yours
Well, I'm
isn't
not talking about
working.
my channel, but I'm talking about I create things, incubate them, and sell them. I've never been a buyer of anybody else's stuff. I respect.
But do
other
you
people
think
but I've
do you
never-
think that's a fair price, or am I charging too much?
I don't think you're charging enough, and I wouldn't let it
just
go.
want to talk
for that.
watches.
Because I mean,
Alright.
imagine this. You know,
Let's
you're
go
doing
on the
this,
walk, guys.
You got your own gig here, and if you give
Yeah.
up part of your ownership, then it's not your own thing anymore. Or well, maybe it still is, but even if
Rourke
you say-
Malcolm $5. IrixGuy needs more adventure on the channel. Good point. That's why you
I
got to get
love the
vaxxed, man. It's
community.
pretty dumb if you got an adventure channel and you're taking a political stance. You're about
IrixGuy
as
makes
sensible
more
as that
adventures, less
that
IrixGuy.
idiot tennis player. That idiot tennis
Ooh.
player.
I like the 300.
Djokovic.
That's
Djokovic.
Yeah, check that out.
Okay.
That's very nice.
Tea and tickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I like your sarcastic, just bitter, just your attitude there.
All right, thanks.
I love TINT.
Who should
Yeah.
we boot from the stream? Who should we boot? I mean, it's getting a bit old with Woody, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I
It's just
wanna
okay.
talk
Okay, we get the gag.
watches.
The gag's good. The gag's good. Okay, okay, but
Have you seen the new Xena?
yeah, okay, it's a gag. But Mike the Snake, what's Mike the Snake? Let's talk to Mike the Snake. Mike the Snake, how are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good today. How are you doing?
I don't know. Where's he going? Okay, you just Tim, that's good. You just do that on the camera.
Marcelo,
Is it
your
really
bird
that
shit
interesting
on
or
my
not? I don't know if this
jacket.
is interesting. Is this interesting or what? What is it exactly? I don't know. What's he doing? What's this buffoon doing? Can I ask you that?
Looked like a bird pooped on his coat.
I don't know. It's just boring, isn't it? I don't see anything
I think it was
exciting about
down.
this.
I think
guy.
it was down
Jesus
coming
Christ.
out.
I blame Marcelo. I blame
Okay, that's
Marcelo.
enough there. Nothing interesting coming out of his mouth. We'll just mute him until you've got interesting stuff. If you've got boring shit, you're going to get muted. Simple as that. Trapper, you sent me a video. I watched half of it. And what
Yeah,
it was saying is, in this consumer world we live in, we think we got to buy shit. We get the endorphin rush, the dopamines.
I admittedly sent it where I had watched the better part of a third of it.
Yeah,
So it
but-
kind of veered off.
So basically, it says we get addicted to buying shit, right? The dopamines. Okay, I get it. Okay. Okay, you're right. It's nothing I really didn't know before. Yeah, of course we do get dopamines. We like buying shit. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Tim. That's great. Peppermint lollies she needs. That sounds like she's really ill. Okay, keep going. So, how is that going to make me happy then? I'm trying to buy. I wanted to buy stuff. What's the go?
Archie,
Well,
when you
you
feel
were-
depressed, you buy things that makes you happy again, I think. I know somebody's like that. They're a manic depressive, really. But when they buy things to cheer themselves up, they've had a bad day, they've had an argument with their mate, do you go and buy
he goes-
something?
Like, what
makes
does he
him
buy?
happy
How much
again.
does he spend? What does he spend?
Oh, fuck me, sorry. He spends maybe 500 quid on a camera or 300 quid on a 500 quid on a watch.
Does he get
or
a good
grand on
deal, or it's not really a good deal?
He doesn't go for the deal. He doesn't just go and buy it, regardless. He looks for deals and stuff, but he'll go and buy
I think,
something.
Okay.
to
I
make
think
him
the
feel
deal
happy.
might be part of the excitement you maybe get from it, Archie.
The excitement of getting a deal. Right, I'm with you, sorry. He just gets he gets the buzz of buying something when he's pissed off.
It was
Pissed off
just
to buy something.
just after watching the stream last night with the box, and like I said, I don't know how much of
We
it
got
is
douchebag,
whatever,
typical Rolex douchebag.
Hey, go, guys. Yeah, I've got all the hot models. I got the Batman. I got the Batgirl. I got everything you want.
You've even got the Beamer. You've even got the Beamer with the plastic pump.
I got the Beamer. Yeah, I got all the hot models.
douchebag. Did you get the hot models before they were hot though?
I got 3 of my models before they were hot, and the rest I paid the piper. YOLO. Pay the piper. Heloc. You only live once. I'm a typical Rolex douchebag.
Baby Doge.
What do you think, Trapper John? Is there Rolex douchebags?
I do agree that there are. I mean, it's definitely a subset that exists.
Rolex, please. There's only one brand worth having, and that's Rolex. All other brands are garbage.
Really?
What happened to
Really?
that guy that was on? What's his name? Who's that guy was on? Mr. 432. Where's he gone?
Oh, OC. He's gone out with. Oh, he's doing Tim's mate. Is that the one?
Yeah,
my mentor.
yeah.
Where is my mentor? OC, come back on, OC. I love that guy.
Finchy,
Finchy,
£2, free tea and tickers. Why free tea and tickers? I don't understand. You trapped.
I'll tell you where OC is if someone lets him speak. Not you, Archie, the other guy. Right. OC has gone out for a meal with his wife tonight because he was on Tim's earlier.
Oh,
that's where he is.
Okay. Well, how long will that take? He's gone for McDonald's or KFC. He'll be back in 30 minutes.
I don't think OC is a McDonald's KFC guy myself. I think he's probably a
hunger buster.
Probably a three.
OC is definitely McDonald's guy. He's definitely McDonald's guy.
It is.
Jamie,
McDonald's spend money on Rolex.
Jamie Corpulent, £2. Life is so wonderful. Thank you, indeed. There. I got to tell you guys, seriously.
Right.
The problem is, if you get the dopamine rush, Trapper, from buying stuff, what happens when that stuff is not available? You can't even go into Rolex and buy it.
Pay the piper. Pay the piper. Pay the piper.
You weren't shopping for a Rolex last night,
Do you think if I started shopping for stuff again, adding more to the collection, I would be... See, I don't know if that would make me more happy.
Oh, I caught that last night, Jack. I caught that last night. Remember, you were triggering on a watch, weren't you?
The box.
That was
a box. That was a box.
Went to bed and you were triggering. Everyone saying, "Don't do it," and you were saying, and I think you put $4,000 in and it declined, or
$4.5 grand US. 4.5 big ones.
Right? Did you buy it?
Green room. I got to talk to my green room.
Did you not buy it?
Green. No. I didn't get it.
No, right.
Green room.
Hey, man. Hey.
So I had a weigh-in today, 131.6, same as yesterday. This is getting hard, but I like to weigh myself just so I can keep a track on it.
You shouldn't weigh. Sorry, Archie, you shouldn't weigh yourself every day. I think it's bad. I read somewhere, not every day. It's every other day or every. I don't think you should do it every day.
Archie, you gotta buy yourself a Pepsi, then you'll be happy. Then the weight will fall off, Archie. Buy the
Green room advice. Give me some advice, Archie. Green room.
Well, before you've stabilised your current weight, you've actually lost a bit before that, right?
Yeah. It's exactly a week. A week ago, it was 133.1. Now I'm 131.6. Well, that's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, you lost
it's
2
very
quid.
good. It's excellent. Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job as it is.
Okay.
And,
Have you had any big diet changes? Have you had big diet changes in
no ice cream.
That's no good.
No chocolate. Trying to reduce the snacks and conscious of the quantity. I like nuts, but I used to eat a whole bucket of nuts. Okay,
Did you ever watch that show, Biggest Loser?
Yes.
So,
The English.
They always kind of. It took a while for.
You know what I found as a really good diet tip? You know, when I feel really hungry, I tune into IrixGuy's channel and have a look at some of the food he's cooked and think, oh, fuck!
I watch 1,000-Pound Sisters, and then I don't.
Yeah, 1,000. What about 600 pounds? I mean, man, those people are. That makes me feel skinny. You know that I like watching super fat people because it makes me feel.
Don't you feel so bad for them though that they can't even help themselves?
I'm 290 pounds, right? 290 pounds. So I want to be 240. So 50 pounds I want to lose. These people are 600 pounds. How they double? How the fuck do they get down? They would be envious of me. They're envious of me. I am a goal weight for.
That one poor girl has a fat forehead. She's so large, it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it's Lone Star Watch Collector, $2. Shout out to Tickers. Thank you, Tickers.
Thank you, Lone Star.
Our tickers.
Yeah.
Listen,
Tim Stepdad, £2. AC3. Stepson made over 1,000 last stream. Disgust. Did you make $1,000 on the last stream?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we did
Archie,
that.
you should have got my screenshots. You should have got the screenshots, Archie. He made well over
Share
1,000.
the screenshots. Share the screenshots.
I haven't got the screenshot, but yeah.
Archie, check your email. I just sent you a
300.
PayPal.
Archie, I hit 300 episodes, 300 live
Yeah.
streams in the past year. Huge milestone. Some people came to congratulate me.
Yeah,
So
the money was
thank you.
coming in like a Vegas slot machine. I fucking tell you.
It was
But there
paying
was
out,
no
man.
super
It was
chats
paying
for
out.
6 days, so it's
Yeah.
you know.
This way, Tim can get another hot
live
sports
stream gods
Rolex.
give us
Sure.
they take us away.
Another hot Rolex coming in for Tim.
Mr. Zuso, $5. Mike the Snake, thank you. And yes, I am serious.
He was inquiring about my boxes when I make them.
Yeah, no, Mike's.
yeah.
Rook, Malcolm,
I'd be
$5.
interested as well. I'll be
Canadian.
interested in a watch box, see what they're like. But I'll be interested
Tim
to see what they're
is
like when you've done
bleeding
them, Mike,
Archie dry.
Well,
Guess what? Diego is doing an unboxing on Tim's show because Diego's got an incoming Rolex, please.
Rolex, please. Actually, might be a paddock.
I gotta tell you, guys, can I ask you? I want to ask the panel something. Do you reckon I should Belgian
That's what
custard cream mini?
That's what
Yeah.
those were.
Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
look,
I'm not. They're not. Look,
You
do
need
you
to do
think I
toolbox
should
advertising.
restrict?
You got a toolbox back there. You can
I
put
wanted to ask
advertising.
T and Tickers something. T and Tickers, do you
Yes,
think I should
yes,
restrict
Arch.
the amount of time I let Tim on? Maybe he's taking too much. What do you think, T and Tickers?
Wow. It's not my decision. It's your gig.
No, I'm
mate.
asking you. I want your opinion. Green Room. What do I do, Green Room? Do you think I should restrict the amount of time Tim comes on? Maybe he's taking more than I'm getting.
His revenue has exploded.
Just give me an answer. I just want honest answers.
Archie, I don't think he's taking money because he's on yours thing. He's taking money when he's on his own. That's what he's doing. The money today was because he's done 300, and every single one was really congratulations to the 300. That's funny,
Sure.
seriously. You're not inflaming how much super chats he gets by him coming on here. It was seriously, it was his own show today that he got the money. To be honest.
Tin Tickers,
Sure.
if we include all the Archie appearances I made, we're actually at 600. Okay?
If you'd
you
made
go.
one video a day, you'd have done it in half as long.
Here we go. Van Lux, $2.80. Don't restrict Tim. You're nothing without him. Thank you, Van Lux. Van Lux is a big fan of yours.
There you go.
I mean, I'm guessing
just-
because I was on, he was getting the super chat. I'm joking. No.
Yeah.
All
The
TN
real
Tickers.
REG.
The
Here we go. We got the
superstar.
real REG there. Laugh out loud.
Love
Thank you.
real REG. It's a cool guy.
Let's see if we can. I got to
He's
tell
great.
you guys. No. It's interesting. Green room.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You look a bit down. Anything wrong? Tell me what's happening.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
No, tell me.
No, I got no problems.
He's looking a bit green. It's all right. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
You know what you need to do is add some LED lighting to that green room.
The shroom. What's this, Tim? Where are you then,
You
Tim?
can probably get a tax exemption.
Fuck me, look at that snow, man. Jesus, excellent. Wow.
Tim's muted himself there.
Hey,
So
act like there's a
Tim
blizzard
S.
going through and your wind's
Here
blowing.
we go. $2. AC3. When is your 1000th episode celebration? Tomorrow we celebrate 1,000 issues. Then, okay?
Guys, I'm gonna say for $50 super chat, I'll make a snow angel. There we go. $50. Send
Snow
$50.
Angel. Look at that.
Look at the
S.R.
snow.
Bell.
Tim, is there
760.
anything? Tim, is there anything you wouldn't do for money? For fuck's sake, really? Is there anything you wouldn't do for money?
Well, no, it's for Archie. I'm on Archie.
Yeah, it's for
right.
Archie.
Yeah.
Hey, my
Archie.
girlfriend bit my nads and it's now bleeding. Advice: just be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
with that. Yeah.
Shouldn't have had your friend kick her in the jaw.
Yeah, you
I
want
gotta
to
tell you guys, we've got 286 people and no upvotes. What's going on, man? Sirocco's in the
hold on.
Sirocco sales. When is he coming on, man? I want to hear what's happening with him.
Oh, by the way, I got the popcorn out last night, Archie, for that one. Yesterday.
Yes.
I saw that.
Got one upvote. I just upvoted Arch.
That was pretty good, wasn't it? What do you think producer Mark? Do you think producer Mark needed to be put in his place?
Well,
Definitely.
Sirocco
I think-
was English.
I think
and he said,
Marcelo can fight his own battles. That's what I think.
Ooh.
I'd call somebody out. I'd say the same thing. He's Sirocco's English like me. We just say it
Well,
fucking
I
straight.
think Mark
I'd
needed
tell
to
him,
put
yeah.
in his place after he came on.
I saw
don't
Marcelo
think it
take
was
down a whole full of
anybody
idiots on the Austin
before.
Daniels stream, so he surely can take down producer Mark. So why did he need Sirocco to fight his battles? That's my question. That's it.
Well, why don't we ask him there? Why do you need... He's muted. Uncle
Marcelo.
Jonga, £1.80. Tim can foot Prince Andrew's legal bills now, and racing are $5. Tim is Tim the richest of the panel?
100%.
100%.
He's a classic
100%.
Rolex douchebag.
Wow.
He is your classic.
Ridiculous.
Exactly. IrixGuy, we want to help you, man. What can we do for you, man?
You know what I think a lot of happened to Irix's channel was when that YouTube purge, went on during the election, and I think probably a lot of his maybe subscriber base, watchers, whatever, got kicked off YouTube or migrated to some of these other, anti-YouTube platforms. Maybe that might have something to do with it.
Oh, excuse me.
That's a possibility.
Get vaccinated, Green Room, quick.
I think the problem with IrixGuy's channel
You're 6 feet from your
is that
computer.
he's
I
killing
hope.
his audience by telling them to eat that unhealthy stuff that gives people heart attacks.
I got to
I
tell
almost
you,
had me eat my
IrixGuy,
private
I
player.
think after the purge, you never really came back well.
Well, I'm getting there.
But IrixGuy, don't you think you got to draw a line in the sand and say this isn't fucking working?
Well, there's no sand because I can't travel to the beach.
IrixGuy, you want to see success? IrixGuy, you want to see success? Archie, bring up TN Ticker's view count in his videos. Show IrixGuy how to make some decent videos.
Yes.
The other thing is if you're doing it for yourself, number one.
TN Ticker's
Yeah,
got
Tim
600
Stepdad,
subscribers, and
£2.
he's killing it.
AC3 stepson was laughing at you about the money. There we go. Yes, I can see that. It's I got to tell you, man, it's really disappointing. It's disappointing. You try and do things to have tea and tickers, is it? Let's bring his channel up. I'll have a look.
Subscribers, and he's killing
Tea
it
and
with the
tickers.
views. Smashing it.
Sorry?
He's got 600 subscribers, but he's getting
Yeah,
average
he's
what?
not buying views. That looks
No, he's
quite
not.
realistic.
He's killing it. He's killing it.
I'm not buying anything. Fuck me.
No, you're doing a great job, T.
Share his channel. Share his channel.
Right, just type in YouTube Tea and Tickers. You'll find it. And you just put in T
I'm
T
saying,
A.
Archie,
Now,
Yeah,
I'm going to bring it up. This is the tea and tickers sound. Simply drinking tea and talking about watches. That's what he
Keep
does.
it simple,
This is
IrixGuy. Keep it
tea
simple.
and tickers. Tea and
I'm gonna
tickers.
subscribe
This
right
is
now.
He probably
this
has
is
an
what I
edge, though,
love
'cause if
about the
anybody
tea and
types in
tickers
titties,
channel. It's just so cool. Look at
it
this.
probably brings that up.
610,
That's really good.
and we've got Rourke. We've got Rourke.
That is good.
Got some. Hello,
Tea and
Tom.
Yeah, Archie, I believe you know my brother Tim. I've got an idea why I walk around the streets of New York and just film myself doing shit. Would you reckon?
Thank you. Rourke, Malcolm, £2, $2 Canadian. Great panel tonight. Thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot, Rock.
This is the tea and ticket. Look at the tea and tickers channel here.
I don't think I've done too bad. So I've done it all on my own, all in
The wristwatch
See,
hand.
it's amazing. You've only got 600 subs. Look at the views you're getting.
He's getting some decent views. You know what? This is more successful than IrixGuy.
That
100%. How many subscribers has IrixGuy got?
And you know what? Tea and
100,000?
tickers. You don't have Rolex. You don't have Rolex in every title either. You know that?
Now, I mean, I've done a deal with a watch dealer to borrow watches now. So from tomorrow onwards, there'll be some big hitting watches doing.
What's the
Seriously.
name of the watch dealer?
A BQ, yeah, I've done a deal with BQ Watches in London. He's
Okay,
lending
good on
me
you.
He's lending me watches.
That's
So
awesome,
I'm
too.
doing, yeah.
Good,
Very
good,
cool.
good, man. That's
Spencer from
man.
BQ Watches, guys.
You're trying. The thing is, tea and tickers. This YouTube, it's so hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. YouTube is difficult.
But IrixGuy
Archie,
slowly simplifies it.
Archie, there's a mistake there, mate. That red subscribe button should have said subscribed on your. Just go back, Archie. Hit that red button for me. Just hit that red button there, and everything will be fixed.
Yes. Well,
That
actually,
red
it's
one,
not. It's
please.
subscribe and hit
There,
the bell for
subscribe.
all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Archie. I've done the same
Yeah,
with you.
and we'll just
Everyone in the chat,
refresh.
get behind T. Get behind T. Let's go. Let's get him to 1,000. Come on.
600. Oh, you got. Look at this. He's got 615 subscribers. Man, we're just talking about it. You've gained a few subscribers, man.
Well,
That's
a
not
thousand,
the
man.
team.
I need that 1,000, please, guys. So all you, all you people in there, and please.
Tea
subscribe.
and
Thank you.
tickers. You know what? Tea and tickers. I gotta tell you, look at your channels. You should add the ArchieLuxury channel here, Tea and tickers.
Right, I know I should. Yes, I should. Yeah, I should. So
What time will you plan on live streaming T when you get to 1,000?
Say that again. Sorry.
I said, what time do you plan on live streaming once you get to the 1,000? Is that what you mean?
Oh well, it'd be fucking earlier than this. Put it that way. 'Cause this is like 20 to 1 in the morning. This is why I only got on.
We've got to go head to head with Tim.
I'm just adding,
Tim.
just out of interest there, tea and tickers.
Yes.
You know what I'm doing for you? I'm adding tea and tickers to my recommended channels.
Thank
I've
you
just
very
added
much.
it to the
Tea and
ArchieLuxury
tickers
I'll do
is
that.
the
live
future.
streaming. I've just added it now,
YouTube.
T.
Tea
Sorry.
and tickets is the future of YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah, so-
IrixGuy is a has-been. It's a balance. We have a balanced panel.
No, IrixGuy's not a has-been. He's just got to. Let's get IrixGuy up here. IrixGuy Adventure Channel. Look,
channel. That's all right on here.
Look, this is it here. IrixGuy's Adventure Channel. He's got 84,000 subscribers. He's gonna get the. He's got a
dream
timepiece
about that
show.
channel.
Look at this. He's got some good videos coming. Look.
What the fuck is the channel about? You got to
Okay,
make
the
it simple,
cat. The
Archie.
cat. Look at
Too
this.
hard, mate.
He's got this cat. Look at this. I'll show you. This is his top video.
That's the way Optimum VLCD
Oh,
is
good Google
1999
Ads plug.
Chemist
She's
Warehouse.
pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. Archie, you definitely need ad block.
Look at this.
Yeah.
The cat.
What are you
Thank
doing?
you. Fat windbag Ben. Thank you, mate.
Huh?
Appreciate that.
I
I do
love those
appreciate
name
that.
cats. They're so cool.
4 million views just at this cat walking around the bed. That's his
He just
Iris,
says,
I had a friend that actually had
Oh
a
my
find
god,
a
I'm
link to that.
I'm plugging my channel to and down the hard. You make a cat.
IrixGuy, is that your wife's pussy? IrixGuy, is that your wife's pussy?
Amazing.
Hello,
Yeah,
Finchy.
so what do you
Finchy, £2, free coffee and clocks.
Archie, I've got a question for Tim. Tim, where's
Fat-
my Pepsi GMT? I can't find it, you know?
Fat
I don't know where it is for the
windbag
life of me.
Ben, £5. Subscribe to Tea and Tickers channel, folks. You
Thank you.
betcha.
Thank
Tea
you,
and
Ben.
Tickers.
Thank you, Ben.
Tea and Tickers. I got to tell you, man. Tea and Tickers, man. Your channel, I like it.
Thank
I've
you.
been having a look there.
That's
Look,
win-
I've been
Windbag.
telling
It's
you,
very-
Archie. I've been telling you.
can I give you some advice, Tea and Tickers?
Give me a course you can. The positive can give me advice anytime, mate.
Okay,
Absolutely.
you know Adrian, Bark and Jack?
Yes.
You got to put Rolex in every title, even if there's no Rolex in the video. Rolex, Rolex.
The tags. Yeah, do the cheat the
Yeah.
tags.
Rolex. Is
When-
Rolex better than da-da-da? Rolex, Rolex, Rolex.
Right, in the
Hey,
tag.
Archie, I'm
know
gonna
what?
jump off.
Right.
I'll let
Oh,
I'll
Jack,
let
what's
someone
wrong?
else- Oh, no,
Green
nothing.
room. What? No, green room. We want you to
No.
stay.
I'll just let someone else jump on. You
No,
know?
we don't give a fuck about
Next
someone
go to
else.
Ted.
You're staying, man.
All right.
Green room.
Green room.
My friend. I love you, green room.
I need
You know
help
what,
finding
green
the
room?
GMT.
Green room, please. Green room, please.
Green room. We can't let you go, man. You are precious to our community. The community needs you. Who's gone? Who did we lose?
Tomo's gone.
Tomo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. There's spare space.
I want to
Tea and Tickers.
Go on. Sorry. Yes, go on.
Tickers.
I've got a quick question.
You know who-
Tickers. One question.
Yeah,
What's
go
this line from? This line, where's it from? Icky thump. Icky thump.
I don't fucking
Icky
know where.
thump in the legend of the black pudding. Icky thump.
Icky Thump. Well, that's more northern than I am, Icky Thump. I know Black Pudding's more northern than I am. I think Black Pudding. I think he's
The
very,
Goodies,
very
mate.
north.
Did you never watch the Goodies growing up?
Oh, the Goodies. Fuck me. Yes, I never used to watch the Good. Actually, years ago.
Icky Thump. Icky Thump. Remember that, Archie?
Goodies.
Icky Thump.
I'd like to
Goodies,
ask IrixGuy, how much money do you make off that cat video, IrixGuy? That's your top video. How much money do you make off it?
All the money that he ever made is from that
Yeah,
video.
there you go.
How much money do you make off that cat video, man? If you don't mind me asking, roughly.
I really couldn't say.
Arch, I'll be back in 5 seconds.
I couldn't
No
say.
You couldn't say. So it's a picture.
If you actually go into the analytics, it tells you exactly how much you
Okay.
make on a video in a lifetime.
Yeah, I'm just saying I couldn't share
You
that.
didn't want to say. You didn't want to say. That's what
Well,
I mean.
I would, but you know how it is. You can't. Anyway.
Archie, bring up IrixGuy playboard. Bring it up.
So you've
Bring it
got
up,
a cat.
Arch. Bring it up, Arch. Bring up IrixGuy playboard, Archie. Bring it
He's
up.
feeling uncomfortable. He doesn't feel comfortable. He
Playboard is
doesn't.
good. You can do that, and you can do the Social Blade because those are third-party sites.
Bring up the playboard, Archie. Bring it up. Bring it up.
I
Big
bust my ass
breakfast.
doing all these. I bust my ass doing these watch videos, and he puts a cat on a fucking bed and gets 1 million fucking people watching.
4 million. 4 million
4 million.
views.
If you,
Next
do
one.
You know what?
Pussies on beds, you get money. You got to
I've got a
videotape.
bed
Put
and
a
I've got
pussy
a
on a
fucking
bed.
cat. I've got a cat and I've got a bed. What the fuck?
You got to video your pussy, TINT tickers.
Big breakfast, £2.80. Tea and Tickers is the next YouTube celebrity. Wow.
I
And
agree,
Rourke
he is.
Malcolm, $2. Is Marcelo sleeping? I don't know what he's doing. And Racing R, $5. Archie, which strap brand do you think I should go on my Speedy? Theo and Harris, are they good quality, expensive? Look, I got to tell you, I like the Theo and Harris straps. He's got some interesting colors. I like how he put a lot of thought into it. That's what I like, is the thought.
I like Aaron Bespoke. They make great straps, Archie.
They're very good. They're probably the best. They're the best. Jack and Bark. Here we go.
Hey, Archie,
Jack and Bark.
I never watch your stream, but I heard from someone that my name was being mentioned. Can you see the logo? It's very similar to the crown of Rolex.
Tim S, $2. Irix is living on retirement from his cat video.
Fuck it is, isn't he? How much Jesus, man? We need some stats, dude. Please, we need some stats. Oh no, he keeps me going.
Bring up
If I know-
Playboard, Archie. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring up Playboard, Archie.
If I know
Playboard-
that, Jesus,
Playboard doesn't tell you individual videos, but does it?
What do y'all think about these sailcloths?
Oh, good day, good deflect.
Yeah,
It's not working
yeah,
out
nice
to
one.
make up that
You've
video.
been watching Tim Wright, IrixGuy.
Yeah,
He's the man.
good deflect there, Irix, but it's not working. I wish somebody
He's
did
been
make
watching
up that
Tim
video.
Wright.
I got to tell you guys, I don't think the I got to be totally honest with you. Social Blade itself there.
There we
I
go.
got to be.
What
Do you want me to be totally honest with you or not? Okay, let's have a look what Social Blade says about IrixGuy. Do you want to have a look? Do you want me to have a look or not? Do we want to share it or we don't?
You've got
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up, Arch.
Archie, you've got a super chat. You got a super chat. $1.99 slagging me off. You want to bring it up?
$1.99. Here we go. Here we go.
$1.99. Here we
Here we
go.
go. Super chats. We've got super chats. We have super chats. Here we go. Ooh. Retard Derek Vineyard, $2. Tea and Tickers is a nasty little hobbit. Look.
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't care about. He doesn't give a shit, man. He survived cancer, mate. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a
that's
fuck.
not going to scare him. That's not going to scare him, is it? That's not going to scare him, is it, eh?
No,
About every insult in the fucking world twice, so who gives a fuck?
no. As soon as I heard you
Yeah.
survived cancer, T, you became one of my heroes, mate. So fucking good luck to
Now,
you.
let's have a look at IrixGuy. He's got a flag here. This user has their account at least 5 years, over 500 uploads. He's got, okay, so he's got, let's have a look here. He's uploaded nearly 10,000 videos, but absolutely nobody watches
on the
it.
left side.
Okay, now let's have a look at this.
Yeah, there we go. That's his dosh. There we go.
Look,
That's his fucking money.
so he reckons he's making estimated monthly 1.5. I'd say the higher end is correct. 1,500 a month.
That's okay.
That's not enough to feed
good.
a family, but is it?
But his
No,
wife's
but if
rich.
you've got a proper job
His
as
wife's
well,
rich, Archie.
all right.
His wife's rich.
Yeah.
Hey, IrixGuy, mate, I think I need a US distributor
than
for
nothing.
NATO straps.
289,000 views in the last 30 days. Do you want to see some misery?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yes,
see some
please.
real misery? Monthly gained. You want to see some real misery or not?
Look at that drop. Look at that fucking drop. Go scroll down. Look at that red line dropping. Fuck me dead. Look at that. It's just a bet. Ooh,
Monthly gained video views for IrixGuy's adventure. It's gone. What's gone wrong, Irix?
See, guys, coming on
Gun
Archie
down
doesn't
the
always
shitter.
work.
That's what I gotta figure out. Now it's January, so I gotta reboot. Figure out some new strategies.
Change your title.
Irix,
Narrow your focus. Narrow focus.
What if you put like jackass before every single video?
Okay, let's have a look at.
Fried hot dog. Maybe it's if you do it like in a sarcastic way. Maybe that's.
Yeah, you want to learn some sarcasm.
That'll
You
do it.
need to, you need to learn sarcasm. Sarcasm is great.
Tim,
Wearing a Rolex, cooking a hot dog. Wearing a Rolex, flying a drone.
Okay, here
Always
we
put
go.
Rolex in your title.
Here we go.
I think
Actually,
a
this
Rolex
does. Sorry,
versus
guys. Guess what? Guess what I've got here now?
What's
What
that?
do we got?
It gives us the top 50 videos. It
There you
tells
go.
me what he's made. Here we go.
Here we go. Here's the
So,
proper shit.
50 most viewed videos.
Yeah.
Because that's what. Okay, he's got that stupid cat video that's nearly 4 million, right?
Yes. And he's made how much on it?
He has made 15,000 US dollars.
Holy fuck!
And how long? And when did it go up? When did the video go up?
Oh, that,
2013.
yeah, that's nearly 10 years ago. So 15,000.
Oh, that Watson Cat videos were huge, wasn't it?
And interestingly enough, guys, look at this. If we look at this here, we can study what's popular. Okay? So what's his top videos? Pussies, drones, and cheapskates. This is typical Americans. How to drink cheap on a cruise ship.
Yep.
Rolex. Drones and cat pussies, Rolex, and cruises.
Archie, you know you're losing views just talking about IrixGuy.
I can
Yeah.
help him out instantly. He sells for me some of my NATO straps.
But do you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that or not? Look at that. Look at that. Look at the
You know,
Look at
Art,
the
actually,
the stats.
Art,
So yes.
IrixGuy's channel is perfect for watching while you're high. Maybe IrixGuy should rethink his audience. Maybe
Tea next.
So that's
You know what I
the
mean?
top most rated, most viewed 50 latest videos. Now let's have a look at these 50 latest videos. Look at how many views. 20 views, 50 views. Man, what the fuck went wrong?
Archie's got pretty good engagement. Look at the comments. That's not bad.
costs more money in electricity to make those videos than what he's making on them.
Sorry, Archie, I've just had a message from producer Mark on Facebook. He said, "Ask Archie to go on my channel while you're in the air with him, please. And I have to warn you about Marcelo. Talk to you next week. Tell Archie now, please. Don't say us. Oh shit! Don't say."
So we have a look at my channel. Look at my. Do you want to talk about misery? I'm a B minus. Look how much money I make a month. $1,000. There's look at that.
Wow.
Right.
Super
400
chat
views.
from Rourke Malcolm, Archie, about IrixGuy's decline.
Here we go. Rourke Malcolm, $5. Irix decline is partly due to COVID. Tough times for travel right now. Some travel channels have done really well because people are reminiscing. You should have recapped. Recap
Re-upload old
stories, IrixGuy.
Maybe I need to take some of my footage and do narrated. That's what
Let's
I
have
do,
a look here. What's happening with my channel? Let's look at this, guys. The statistics for my channel.
You make more than that, don't you, Arch? Surely, what do you make your money on then, Arch? This on
Super
the
chats,
other channel.
T. Super chats.
Sorry?
Super chats.
Oh,
Super chats.
Yeah, super chats. Yeah.
But look at this. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to survive on Google Ads, do you? Look at that. 1,000 books a month. I mean, that's okay, but it's not going to feed a family, is it? Pay a mortgage.
No, you got to have multiple concurrent hustles.
Now let's have a look at the Paul Pluter channel, because I've got a few channels. Paul Pluter.
That's a good
Here we
one.
go.
That's a good one.
$568 a month. That's lousy as well.
Huh? That's surprising.
That's pretty lousy, guys. What do you reckon? But how many videos are you putting up on the Paul Pluter each month, Archie? Like, because each one of those worth $50 per review. Because you get $50 a review, right?
Yeah, well, it's only 1 or 2 a day going up. There's not that many.
That's 100 a day. That's okay.
But look at this. Look at the spread for monthly gain videos for Paul Pluto. Look at this. Look at the I was doing really well. And look at this. It's just,
am I allowed to ask you, Arch, how much roughly each stream brings in super chats, roughly?
Oh, we'll get playboard.
You got a playboard, T? T and Tickers got a playboard.
I got to tell you, T and Tickers.
Yeah.
It's honestly not in the. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it for the community.
You just have to ask Nico.
I'm doing. Ask not what the community can do for you. Ask what you can do for the community. Okay. I just want to talk watches.
Have you seen
Archie?
Zano?
There's a group of us that are planning behind your back to start a fund so that when you fly to London, that you fly in either business or first class.
I heard that your old buddy the Wizard is going to pay for half of the bus fare to the airport.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's going to fly the plane too, isn't he?
Hey, by the way, guys, it's Friday night, guys. I got to tell T and Tickers. You know what, T and Tickers?
What? Arch?
YouTube is not to make your fortune. I got to.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing it for. I'm just doing it for the obvious. And I
fuck
I
me
started
dead.
It.
Fuck me dead.
I started it when I was in the middle of lockdown, working Monday to Friday from home and trying to do something different at weekends. That's why I started it. You know, didn't do it to make money. But it's,
guys, this is typical Rolex douchebag signing out. Have a good show, guys.
Hey, love you, douchebag.
Yeah. See you, plastic.
Look, T and Tickers. I'll tell you, I've had some good. This year's been pretty good, okay, with the super chats, okay. But you know what? Seriously, T and Tickers.
Well, this year hasn't. Last year, you mean?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Last year, 2021. Yep. To tell you the truth, T and Tickers, it can all leave tomorrow. You know, like you there's so many fucking rules, and the problem is, let me tell you what's wrong with YouTube. If you do something just PC and nice, I'm not the best looking guy, okay? I don't have sexy girls on my channel. I'm not the best looking. So if I do just nice content, you know how many views? I'm going to get fuck all views, okay?
Archie,
the problem is...
when you lose the weight, you'll have a lot more views, a lot more women wanting to come and be a part of the channel. I guarantee it. Visualize it. Will happen.
The thing is this. I got to be honest with you. I'm 50 years old. Nobody wants to fuck me, okay? Like it's not. This is the reality. The reality is, T and Tickers, you've got to be a bit controversial. Controversial means you can get into trouble. The algorithm doesn't like you.
No, correct. Yeah.
It's just fucked. I'll be honest with you, man. I'll be honest, T and Tickers, if I was starting new, nobody would watch me. It was just that I was in at an early time. I got a bit of a legend, a bit of a following because I'm a bit quirky. And that's kind of the only reason I did okay. I've done it long enough. I can scratch out a living. Yes, I can. But you know what, tea and tickers?
What, man?
Seriously, man. I've actually been saying to myself, the best thing I can do is clear consumer credit, get rid of credit. I paid the credit cards out. I don't want to spend big unless I can get a Rolex. I got a credit card, so if I get a Rolex at retail, I can always get it, okay? There's only two things I would put on a credit card, an Hermes, a Birkin, or a Kelly, if we get one at retail, and a
Pepsi.
Rolex GMT. Rolex GMT. Some sort of Rolex GMT if I could get it at retail, and it's not a solid gold one because I can't fucking afford that. That's it. Tea and tickers, you know what? YouTube is hard. And the problem is, tea and tickers, I was in... By the way, IrixGuy used to work in IT like me and you.
Did he?
I did.
And I was never glamorous. I was never an executive. I was desktop. I was help desk, desktop support, and maybe, you know, it's not a glamorous IT. I was never at the, you know...
Sharp end. Well, we are the sharp end, not the glamorous end. We were at the sharp end. Fuck me, the sharp end trying to fix people.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I got to be at a pretty high level, Arch, at a Fortune 100, but you know, then they sent all our jobs overseas.
I'm fucking training people next week. I've got 3 people to train remotely for 6 weeks next week.
Watch out, because the next step of the training is, and I hope that doesn't.
Well, that's what ITEL is. You know, ITEL is so you document things so they can give it to the Indians. And the Chinese. That's what it is, man. And the Filipinos. And I'm not angry at the Filipinos or the Chinese. They just want a job.
Right. No,
I'm not angry at anyone. But I'm just telling you, speak of the devil, guess who we've got?
Speak of the devil, and the devil comes in.
Sirocco,
how is your leg? Sirocco, how is your leg, man? And I'm not talking about the third leg.
The third leg is tired, and the other leg is great. And it was good the next day.
Is it come back?
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, yeah.
Did you change your diet a bit?
No, not at all. I haven't been drinking much, to be honest. You know,
the gout down there. Comb, 2 pounds. Watching Sopranos. I've decided 36 mil is nicer. Thank you, Sirocco. We want to talk to you, man. Give us an update, please. Please, you take the lead.
What are we updating on? What on Irix Adventure Channel? I think
anything.
Irix.
Yeah. How does Irix fix his channel?
Well, I said yesterday, but I think it got lost, and someone's mentioned it already in the chat today. The adventure has gone from your channel. You've lost direction. Now you're not vaxxed. You're not vaxxed. You said you can't travel, but if you get vaxxed, you can travel. So then you can start doing your quality videos that you've been doing in the past. I have watched a few of your videos, believe it or not, and I didn't think they're that bad. I thought your whiskey fucking bourbon thing, whatever the fuck that was the other day, that was pure comedy. Perhaps another cat video while the cat is wearing a Rolex or something. You know, just a clickbait.
I'm just taking a toilet break. I'm going to take a toilet break. You keep going, tea and tickers and Sirocco.
Okay. Mike, you mentioned about the someone NATO said something about leaving the cat out of the bag. You didn't let the cat out of the bag at all, Mike. Mike was actually, we were talking about this on Marcelo's stream earlier on, and
I was kind of nominated.
You were nominated to come in and mention that, you know, maybe start a fundraiser so Archie can go business class. I think you were there, tickets, weren't you, when they were talking about it? Because then there was all sorts of speculation about passports and can he get out of Australia, and hopefully I put that right.
You did, sir.
So this was purely a suggestion. You know, do a fundraiser. We need for Archie to get a business class ticket to London, return.
We want him to fly in comfort.
Approximately, exactly, and it's approximately £5,000, which is, you know, roughly 9,000 Australian, 6.5 US, I guess, roughly something like that. Sirocco is boss. I'm just trying to see if there's any chats that I should be not saying. I'm trying to be very careful tonight and be a little bit more correct. And perhaps I was last night.
Where is producer Mike, I wonder?
We love
I don't think he's coming.
Correct Sirocco style.
Well, I if you really want to see political correct, how about if I jump back as fucking nasty Sirocco? What the fuck are we doing watching a fucking clown walking through snow-covered streets? There's the question.
Nothing more politically correct than that.
Is it?
That's not being politically correct at all. That's. Someone said, "Where's the muggers? Where's a mugger when we need one?"
Well, we'll find the muggers right now. I'm actually going to Taco Bell, get some tacos, guys. I just purchased.
There you go.
Sovron. You
Sovron.
don't know. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
There's now
I'm just going to
Taco
reply
Bell
to a
taco
question from
crispy,
Sov.
guys. Sorry.
Sovron is asking if I've got a Mexican tattoo yet. Funny you should say that. I've been considering another tattoo to balance out the one that I've got, and I'm considering going to get one. I don't know what I want yet. So if I find if there's nothing that I can find that I like, that I really want, because the one I've got means a bit to me. And I always feel that if you get a tattoo, they should have some sort of meaning to you. Yeah, I don't know. That's my view anyway.
Yeah, I feel basically the same way about tattoos. I know too many people that just have meaningless tattoos that riddle their bodies. They look terrible.
Well, sometimes they look okay. You know, it's a different. It can become an addiction. You get one, and then you went. I remember when I got mine. I can't remember how many fucking years ago it was, but when I did it, I remember the next day going, "Okay, what am I doing next? What am I doing next?" And my problem was I couldn't find anything that I really wanted. Oh,
Yeah,
this is clowns in the chat.
I'm getting a half sleeve of koi fish wrapped around my bicep sometime soon.
Fair enough. So Tim's got to wear a mask to go in a Taco Bell. Every business where I am currently, every business where I'm going in, when you walk in the door, there's someone standing in the doorway, and they first of all give you a bit of hand sanitizer so you wash your hands, and then they take your temperature. And of course, you have to wear a mask. That's pretty much 90 to 95% of the businesses in this area.
In Cozumel.
Yeah. Same here.
In Cozumel, yep. You know, and that was the same actually over in Playa del Mar. Playa del Mar, that's fucking Spain. Playa del Carmen, beg your pardon. Yeah, but Irix, I think you should. You're not an anti-vaxxer, so you got no excuse.
No.
Just go and get your vax.
I get the flu
and then start doing some travel fucking stuff. Do you know your adventure channel? You know, yeah, okay. The cat video is kind of funny, but it's a bit dated. But it's nothing to do with fucking adventure, unless you take the cat parachuting or something. Now there's a go. You know, stick the cat on a drone. How about that? This is rating Stroll. Fucking hell, you're going to get 50,000 fucking views in a week.
I want to fly the drone.
Yeah, gaffer tape it to a drone. Yeah.
That'll do.
Put my little 8 horsepower motor on that cat.
Stick it on a little RC motorbike or something, you know, and watch it go down the street, bring it back, crash it into a pole.
Okay,
miss
guys,
the pole.
I just came back. How many super chats came in for my toilet break?
I don't recall any, to be absolutely honest.
Tea and tickers, it's pretty poor. Finchy super sticker. I gotta tell you, tea and tickers, there, it's a, IrixGuy's an IT guy. I was working for a Fortune 100 company as well. I used to work for a company called Honeywell.
Yeah, they're big.
And they had, Honeywell.
Yeah.
They do like elevators, lifts, escalators, air
Yeah.
conditioning, all commercial, mainly commercial stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
They had a Brisbane-based support team. They used to have about 10 staff, one manager. You know what they did?
Go on.
Listen to this, TN tickers. This is the future. They retrenched everyone except for one guy.
Right.
That one guy, he would do hot swaps. Like, he would be the man on the ground to do, like, if someone needed hardware or something to look into it further. One guy on the ground.
Yeah.
But he couldn't even access Active Directory. He didn't even have rights to AD. Had to all be done.
Joking.
And all he could do was he was the physical man on the ground.
Right.
But all the other staff, it was all done. Actually, Honeywell, they outsourced it to India, actually. And I said to one of the Indian support staff, I said, look, I don't want to be rude. How much are they paying you?
Fuck all.
And no, listen to this. So in Australia, an IT person would earn about £500 a week.
Yeah. About right. Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what they were paying these people? $500 US a month.
Jeez. But yeah, but things are so cheap over there, aren't they? That's the thing.
Well, it's all relative. But I'm just saying to you, that's why they did it. You see?
Yeah, we've got an outsourced desk at night. We've got a desk over in India as well who outsource. Dell, the Dell desk do some of our IT. They're an overflow desk, and also out of hours support. So we don't do weekends, but some of the people we support do weekends, so they go to the Dell desk.
Hey Archie, I just wanted to ask Sirocco a question. Why did he throw me under the bus yesterday? Sirocco,
because the bus was there. Because the bus was there.
Yeah.
You're out of order, man.
And
I
a
know.
special
I'm
thank
out of the
you
water.
to Mike.
Exactly. So
Mike the Snake. Thank you. Thank you, Mike
What's
the
that?
Snake. Thank you for your PayPal donation there.
Oh, you're welcome. I just sent that off.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I gotta tell you, man, seriously, the whole YouTube thing, it's fucked. You know what? One thing about YouTube is I'm not going to be replaced.
you got a clown in the chat, by the way.
I know, I'm just banning him. What a jerk.
Yeah.
You know what? What do you want me to do? Every stupid comment. Man, what the hell is his problem? I don't understand this. If you don't like it, why don't you go to another stream? There's plenty of other
He
streams
did the same.
on. Go.
He was on Marcello's today as well. It's just fucking bullshit.
It's a knobhead, isn't he? Yeah.
Me too, $5.
You come and face me. Come and face me somewhere, and I'll knock you to fucking next week.
That's right. See, these guys, they don't put their face there. They don't even use their real name. They're all... Me too, $5. This is how your channel started, isn't it? First vid I remember is you talking about taking jobs. Taking our jobs. About them taking... Well, I know Anyhow, it is what it is, you know. I got to be honest with you. It's a tough world. The corporates, they ain't your friends. This is the reality, guys. Sirocco, what's happening? Can you give us an update? I mean, seriously, IrixGuy, you got to get the vax, man.
No, there's no amount of money somebody.
IrixGuy, just between you and me, you run an adventure channel. People don't want your bullshit excuses. They want to see adventure. And if you're going to sit there in Alabama and say, you know what, I'm not going to get the needle. Well, you know what? They're going to tune into someone else's channel. They want to see people on the beach, on a boat, in a plane.
Well,
You
well, hang on a sec,
completely have
Archie.
missed your target market, man.
Maybe they're
Irix,
shooting for
are you a conspiracy theorist, Irix? Do you think it's all bullshit and made up, all this COVID shit?
Well, here's what I know. I know that. No, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but
Right then.
and I get the flu
No,
shot.
but that's what they say. That's what conspiracy
Yeah.
theorists say
Yeah.
now. They say, no,
Yeah,
I'm
they do.
not. Because
Yeah.
that's
know
like rich
people-
people. Rich people don't say, yes, I'm rich. They say, I'm not really that well off. That's what rich people say.
I
Do you
know
understand?
people who have died. I know people who have fucking died from this COVID, personally. I know people at work who have died of it.
I know people
And
that have
then
died from the
turn around
vaccine
and-
as well, and that
I know
that's,
people
three
have
people
died
that
from
have
what?
died from the vax.
from the vaccine.
Yeah, but more
Me
fucking
too.
people have died from COVID than they have from the vax. Fucking
Yeah, but
true
Well,
fact.
no.
T.
Barely
What-
anybody
what-
died from
It
that.
doesn't protect you from getting. It doesn't protect you from getting or transmitting COVID-19.
Right.
So
No,
it
makes
so-
symptoms fucking. It makes the symptoms better.
But it
right,
helps.
it makes the symptoms and it helps him. It doesn't protect him from transmitting it to anyone else. So this bullshit
No.
about needing it to go in country A or country B, it's total fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Trapper John. Trapper John, you made a comment before, Trapper, that why take the vaccine and you can't fucking go anywhere anyway? Well, I'm fucking proof that you can get the vaccine and you travel halfway across the fucking world.
Sirocco, I know people that don't have the vaccine and travel across too. It's not.
Yeah, but you got a
Hang
really
on a
weird
sec.
fucking country. I've got to tell you, you got a really weird
Oh
country.
yeah, we're fucking
where
crazy, aren't we?
Well, you are. My girlfriend's American. She
the
says the
Brits
same
thought
fucking
we
thing
were fucking
because
crazy too.
Hang on a sec, Archie. You got
Well-
double vaxxed. I mean, can you travel to the countries that you love at the moment?
yes, you can.
Sirocco,
You
I'm
could've.
not arguing with.
I can go
with
to
the choice
England.
to get the vaccine or whatever, but it's a cop out to say that he needs it to go fucking anywhere.
Here's
other
a
than
prime
the
example.
quote-unquote-
Tim
He
is eating a
does.
taco. Tim is eating a taco,
No.
but to get that taco, he had to stand in line with a mask on. But since he's got food in his face, now he can eat, and now he's immune to the
Right.
to the thing. So that's
bullshit,
why
man.
it's such. In my opinion, that's why I don't.
Irix, I'm with you on that. I entirely agree. I've just sat on a
And-
fucking plane 14 hours wearing a mask, take it off when I'm eating. When I'm
Yeah.
taking the mask off, the fucking virus is having a little sleep. And as soon as I put the mask
Exactly.
back on, it wakes up. Yeah, look, no,
So
I
think we just need
fucking
to
get that.
everybody food
Rock
after
Malcolm
the vax.
$2. Arch is speaking cold hard facts.
Also, the soccer player. I don't know what it's like in rugby. Only saying that because you follow that, Sirocco. But the major cardiac
I don't,
incidents
but-
in the European Soccer League is up exponentially after forcing those players to get this vaccine, which is proven to possibly attack your small blood vessels, heart, nuts, brain. It's an experimental drug in the end. It was pushed through, yes, but he's.
The
Some of
COVID
us
does
that
worse
aren't
things.
taking this are doing it for reasons that we don't, to protect ourselves. So get it if you want.
Listen,
but
the way I
it
see it,
means
the way I
fuck all
see
if I
it,
get
if
it to you.
Come on,
Mate,
guys,
if-
let's move on.
the way
Yeah,
I see
okay.
I'm
things,
just
and
saying.
let's agree to disagree here. Arch wants to leave the country, and I know the steps that I had to take to get out of the country. And number one was be at that time double vaxxed. At that time, that was only 2 fucking weeks ago. Double vaxxed.
It seems like they're holding your liberty over your head or travel.
Well,
they're holding it over
I
your
got
head.
double vaxxed,
I mean, and they are.
so I could do it. I had to have a
I just-
PCR test 24 hours before I fucking flew out, and I did it. I had all the paperwork and everything. It's done. I'm now in Mexico. My next step after Mexico is going to be the States. I have to have a PCR test again 24 hours before I leave Mexico to go to the States. Now, if they turn around and say, now I need a fucking booster shot, well, I'm well and truly fucked. I don't know what'll
The
happen.
shitty
I'm stuck
thing
in
about it
Mexico.
is, like the PCR tests, I agree. But the shitty thing about it is even if you've been exposed to COVID, now you're traveling. Your PCR test, say you got it just whenever. Your PCR test says negative, but you're transmitting that
Guys,
virus to everyone else.
This
So
thing.
it-
Wait, hold
it's
on.
crazy.
This argument that you need
Can
to
someone
travel,
mute the boy?
that it's a.
Thank you.
Muted.
The men talking, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you fucked off. There you go.
The volume really low. My mic volume, is it low?
No, it's
good
high.
now.
Okay.
I've forgotten what I was saying now with all that frivolity.
Listen, the point is, this whole thing, this argument that it's freedom of speech, they're suppressing your freedom to fly if you don't have vaccine, is so ridiculous. Because why aren't you complaining that you need a passport to fly? Because that's the same thing. You're required to have a passport to fly. But they're suppressing your freedom. If you can't just travel without passport, isn't that suppressing your freedom? Come on, guys.
Well, Tim,
Malcolm, $10.
What can I fucking do about it?
Joke, man.
You know,
joke.
Well, it's a joke or not. There's fuck all I can do about it, and I want to travel. And
you made it to Mexico. You made it. Look, I tell you honestly, right? I think realistically, there is a plan in place. I can't go to Singapore, Hong Kong, or Thailand at the moment. However, that's coming up very soon. It is coming up very, very soon. Okay,
Yeah,
it is coming
right.
soon. And
I think this is just a temporary glitch, Arch. I think it's a temporary glitch.
Yeah, and I got to be totally honest with you there, IrixGuy. If I were you, I would take one for your channel because it's sinking, man. It's on fucking life support, man. It's on life support.
Yeah.
Man, what do you need to do, man? Mr. Smelly, speaking of stink, here is my favorite man, Mr. Smelly. Mr. Smelly, what smells best? What vaccinated or unvaccinated people?
It's a hot
who
topic,
smell
isn't it? Oh,
best?
Hey,
Here we go, very quickly. Ben's $2. IrixGuy, where is the beach in your intro?
Oh, which one? Which intro?
Just any intro.
Well, I've
Just
got
pick an
St.
intro.
Bart's, I've got Anguilla, I've got...
Oh, he's got amazing beaches, guys. It's
Van Dyke.
It's in the Pacific. Pacific? No, it's in the the Caribbean, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I did.
Hop
the
on
USD
Smash.
and the-
$2. Let's write another letter to an AD for the Pepsi. Good idea. SR Bell 67 $2. AC, my girlfriend has the largest NAS advice. Man, I thought you were swinging both ways. Now, let's get back into Mr. Smelly's comment. Fragrance for the day. What's the fragrance for the day, Mr. Smelly? Tell me the fragrance for the day.
This is Monsieur de Givenchy. It is the vintage formulation of Monsieur de Givenchy. You can still buy this one today. A classic fragrance from the 1950s, 1959. Amazing juice. Amazing gentlemanly classic.
What do you think of the idea of mixing fragrances? You have a couple you mix together. What do you think of that?
Absolutely great. Absolutely fine. No reason you can't do it. You're then going to smell unique. Go for it. Do it. Totally. It's okay. I personally tend to just have one because I'm thinking the perfumer created this as a perfect creation. Then you're kind of you're adulterating it. But why not? Well, do what you want. There's no rules.
Isn't it like wearing two watches on one wrist, though?
I can see your point. Listen, I'm open-minded to it. I tend to just wear one. I got to be honest.
Oh, we got a super chat for Mr. Smelly. Rourke Malcolm, $10 Canadian. Mr. Smelly, best cologne for 2022.
I'll tell you one that's got a lot of.
Can I ask you a quick question? What's the difference between an aftershave and an eau de toilette? What's the difference? Like, there is an aftershave. What is the difference?
Very simple. They're just different concentration levels. So the lowest form is an eau de cologne, which is low. Yeah. The concentration of the actual perfume is low, and it's mostly alcohol. I think actually aftershave is even lower. So that's very low concentration of the actual fragrance oil with aftershave. Okay. Then a cologne. Eau de toilette is sort of your normal average. About like 10% is the perfume, and the rest is the aftershave. And then eau de parfum will be like 15% upwards will be perfume, and then the rest will be just the alcohol. So it's the concentration
How
of the
long does
actual
a fragrance
oil.
last, do you think? How long does a fragrance last?
It is very, very variable.
Do you know, let me say this to you. They say people who work in sewerage, they fixing sewers, right?
Yeah.
After about an hour, they can't smell the sewage.
Exactly.
Because they've become accustomed to it. Is it true when you put a fragrance on, I cannot smell it unless I really, really sniff, but other people can still smell? Is that true or not true? Tell me your view on that.
I think that's totally true, because your nose is designed to smell the scent of danger or the approaching saber-toothed tiger. So if something is just an ambient smell that's there all day, it's going to like tune out to that, because it needs to pick up on poison or bad stuff. So it's 100%. I've thought, oh, I can't smell my fragrance at all, and someone else has like said hello to me that I've just met, and they go, oh wow, I like your fragrance, and you're like, ah. So yeah, that happens. Yeah. That's why it's so hard to judge how long they last and all that, because you don't. It's like people with bad body odor don't think they stink, because they just get tuned out to it. It's like the sewage workers; that just becomes the norm.
Yes.
So you cannot
Archie,
judge.
Archie, I'm going to go, mate. So it's about 1:30 in the morning. I'm a bit.
Hey, Tea and Tickers, it's been an honor to have you on there, guys. Please subscribe to Tea and Tickers. Click the bell.
They've gone down from 641 to 629, in the last 10 minutes. They've gone up, they've gone down from 641 to 629.
Okay, Tea and Tickers, man. You go and have a great relax. We love you, man. You're always welcome here.
See you, man.
Fun talking with you today.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's good luck there. It's the way it goes, Tea and Tickers. Thank you so much.
I know.
And guys, by the way, too, Mr. Smelly 1977, please, if you haven't already subscribed to his channel, subscribe and click on the bell for updates.
Hey, Archie.
Really?
Thank you, Archie.
Can we go on Mr. Smelly's Social Blade and check out his YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Do it.
Mr. Smelly's social.
I'll catch you again soon, mate. Thank you.
Thank you. Of course we can. We can check out how rich Mr. Smelly is going. So, Mr. Smelly 1977. We just type it in. Let's have a look. Whoops. I made a mistake. Mr. Smelly 1977. Here we go. Mr. Smelly. Okay, let's have a look here. So, Mr. Smelly started roughly 10 years ago, 2013.
The channel actually only started in 2016. I don't know. I must have signed on with some other crap thing that I did, but I've only been going to 2016.
700 videos, 37,000, 8 million views. It's pretty good. Let's have a look. He's got 200. So he's not buying views, guys. This is organic.
Yeah.
$600 a month. Ooh, that's a bit lean. Mr. Smelly, how do you live on that?
Well, who said that? Well, I'm not going to confirm or deny those figures.
Shit, that's not a lot.
This thing doesn't know everything. No, this doesn't know everything.
Archie, could you just post the link for Sirocco? My thing's not loading.
That's okay.
I'm a B minus. I'm not sure I like that grade.
Yeah, I'm a B minus as well. It's kind of because we're has-beens. We've seen.
It's true.
Mike the Snake, do you want to ask if you can join Mr. Smelly's live stream? I'm sure there's some fragrance questions you have that you just won't learn here.
Yeah, that's in reference to my faux pas I made yesterday.
I saw that. Stream. Yeah, I actually saw that. It was something to do with the Paul Thorpe thing.
When I'm wrong and I made a mistake, and nobody's fucking perfect. And
exactly.
No, that's exactly it. Look, let me just say this to you. Mr. Smelly's
I will
channel...
never speak an ill word about Archie. The guy that came on and said I was talking shit about you, Archie, was full of shit.
Look.
I didn't think you talked. You didn't talk shit about him, Mike the Snake. No,
Mike the Snake is always my best fan. Mike the Snake is my... Mr. Smelly, we're seeing a bad trend here. Monthly gain subscribers. Fuck, man. It's time to pull the finger out and fix this shit. Okay.
Telling you, like you say, Archie, YouTube is hard. It's fucking hard.
It is really.
Do I need to buy some? Do I need to cheat?
Let's have a look at your best videos.
Oh,
Let's
no.
have a look at user videos. Let's have a look. It's bringing it up.
It's 1
Let's
o'clock
see
in the
your
morning.
50 most viewed videos. You made $400 out of a video fragrance. Blue de Chanel. Okay, that's one of your top videos.
Versus, yeah.
Top 10 long-lasting fragrances for men. That's good. Top 10 best summer fragrance. Top 10 is always good. Top 10. My favorite fragrance house. Okay.
Crap, innit?
Okay.
Dracar Noir.
Look, I think realistically, man, it's just a hard thing. By the way, Mr. Smelly, can I say this to you? And Tim Scott, £1.80. You didn't ask Rourke's question. Focus. Rourke's question. Yes, we did. Rourke's question was best cologne. How did you answer that? Give us an answer. Best cologne.
Best cologne for 2022. Great question. One that's getting a lot of talk in the community is Zaharoff Tabak. This is supposedly the best tobacco cologne. It's a little known, smaller house, fragrance house. Smells like an amazing humidor.
Smells like an ashtray.
No, not an ashtray. The nice thing about tobacco.
No. Fresh tobacco is amazing. Fresh tobacco.
It's that in a bottle. And look at that. Lovely.
How much is that?
I think it's about 140 American dollars for 60 ml.
Not cheap. Not cheap.
It isn't that cheap. So, but I really like that. So I'll put that out there as a recent release that I really like. If you want to go for something that's really, really good, that was released a few years ago, that you guys in the non-fragrance community might not have heard of, Andy Tower, L'air du désert marocain, the air of the Moroccan desert. It's not that expensive. It's 50 ml. It's about £100. It's not cheap, but it's not insane, and it smells like incense and sort of dry desert spicy air. Very, very good. So if you want to be different, guys, there's some really good stuff out there. Yeah.
Tim would love to do a live stream with you. Would you be interested in going on the Tim Wright channel to discuss fragrances?
I'd be very delighted. I've had Tim's been on my channel before. He's a great guy, and he's really doing great things with his channel. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr.
Right,
Smelly,
man.
if you can send me a bottle of your fragrance.
Let's do it. Let's collaborate.
Yeah, I don't think before you do that, he hasn't got many views, Mr. Smelly. I mean, there's no point sending this shit out.
Don't give your shit away for free.
Yeah, Mr. Smelly.
Archie, you're still top of my collaboration list. I want a place on that fridge. We've been, Archie, we want a place on that prestigious fridge, and we're paid.
Look,
to.
Mr. Smelly, don't give the shit away. What you'd say to Tim is, I tell you what, Tim, I can send the product to you for free. How about you pick up the shipping? You screw them on the shipping. That's what I do.
Okay. No,
you understand? You gotta.
Yeah.
I'll check out Tim's social blade, and we'll assess whether he's going to be a good fit for the brand.
Look. He's one of these new YouTube guys.
I think that's the next segment is Tim's social blade.
I mean, what's he doing walking around in an anorak or something? What is he called?
What the hell is that stuff? That is.
Grandma. And then I went to Taco Bell.
Archie, I posted a link in your private chat. You need to check that out. That's a funny article.
Here we go. Please review Fahrenheit by Christian Dior.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Very sweet smell, Fahrenheit, isn't it?
What do you think? Mr. Smelly? You're the expert.
Dior Fahrenheit is one of the all-time classic fragrances. First released in 1988, it revolutionized the world of fragrance with a totally unique fragrance genre, combining a kind of fiery petroleum accord with violet leaf and sort of rugged, leathery masculinity. Absolutely phenomenal, and actually kind of still stands the test of time today. You have to give it its due as an all-time classic. That's my review.
Very good. Tim Wright on Social Blade here. I wouldn't be sending free products out, Mr. Smelly. Look at this. This guy's gone nowhere. 300 and... He's got 4,000 subscribers. You don't send product to people who aren't results orientated.
Exactly.
He's got... This is not gonna... You're not gonna... Mr. Smelly, you're struggling to survive yourself. You haven't got money to...
I tell you, that doesn't show you all the corrupt deals I've got going on the side. They don't know about that.
Look, I'm trending up. I'm trending up.
Yeah, look, he's got some
Mr. Smelly, please don't give Archie... Please don't give Archie's secrets away about the corrupt deals on the background.
Yes. This doesn't know about the Swiss bank accounts that I've got going on. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on there that Social Blade can't measure. So it's all good.
Mr. Smelly, it's always an honor to have you on this stream here. Guys, I want you... What
Mr.
time is it in the UK now?
Sorry, it's 1:36 in the morning, but we don't stop here.
Okie dokie.
Of course you don't. You're
going to
British.
McDonald's?
You keep going.
Should I get McDonald's coffee?
Mr. Smelly,
smelling good 24 hours a day.
McDonald's coffee? Anyone?
It's expensive.
It's
I've
$1.
seen how much you're making there, Tim. Go
McDonald's
home and
coffee
make
is
it.
You can't afford
I
it,
can
Tim.
grab a cup for you.
Go and paint a
One
door.
cup of coffee, Arch. I'll get two. One for you, one for me.
No, don't keep
Save
your
the
money.
Save the money. I'm
Save
broke
the
as
money.
focus there.
Mr. Smelly, what's your favourite boss fragrance?
Yep.
What's your favourite boss fragrance? The original one or Boss Dark Blue? What's your take?
Boss, you know, they don't really do it that much for me overall. I can't think of a boss that I really like. I'm going to be honest. There was a weird one that's now discontinued called Boss Sport in the 80s that I kind of liked, but I can't say I love the Boss fragrances. Boss Bottled is a classic that a lot of people really like. It's a good safe bet. Boss Bottled, or Boss Number 6 is its other name. Decent, but no, it's not the
Ralph
house.
Lauren a classic? Just the green bottle and the gold top?
Polo Ralph Lauren is an absolute classic.
Is it iconic?
Look at that bottle. I mean, that is a classic, iconic bottle design.
I tried to go and find this at Chemist Warehouse. It's expensive. You know that?
Because it's a classic, isn't it?
It's suffered again.
Sovron, $2. Mr.
it's really
Smelly
good.
Spike when AC3 Red Lesbian Soul.
That was a huge spike in my channel. Yes, that was. Absolutely. Look, Polo, the original, very good. They've reformulated a bit. Some people sort of seek out the vintage blah blah formula. We're a bit weird, like in our community, like people are into vintage ones and all this kind of weird stuff.
I totally agree with you. The vintage is it has a much very, very different. They try to reproduce these things. Mr. Smelly, what do you think of cheap reproduction fragrances? You know, just like Sauvage, just like, you see them at the chemist for a tenner. You can get just like.
Yeah. There are some so-called.
Would you ever wear them?
There are some clones. The ones that you get in the chemist, I would skip. No, I wouldn't get them. No, and the ones that are sort of really the stuff that you find on holiday in Spain or whatever, it's like a fake. Definitely not. That's bad. There are some clone houses where they sell stuff online that they're actually quite good and they're very affordable. So some, if you really get into it online, there are some kind of, you could almost call them niche clone houses. I don't know what they're like. It's probably a bit like the equivalent of a Laurier watch or something that sort of recreates a vintage Rolex, but not quite. But it's not terrible. So some of them can be good, but the really cheap chemist stuff, no.
Like homage watches, like something like a homage watch.
Yes, it's like a homage watch. Yeah. You might not notice at a glance that it's not the real thing, but deep down you know, it's not.
Mr. Smelly?
Yes.
Do fragrances age? Do they like wine? I mean, do they change over time? Like if you have a fragrance that's been sitting for 5 or 10 years, does it age into something special or worse? Or I'm just curious.
Yeah, it can inevitably. Yes, they do change. If you keep it in the box and away from light, I've had ones from the 80s that smelled like they were made yesterday, but most of the time stuff will change in them. So you can either have you can if you buy an old one that's 10, 20 years old, you either will find that it's perfect if you're very lucky, and depending which ingredients are in it, or there may be where they've kind of changed and. As you say, almost some people say like a fine wine, there is a certain smell that is sort of some stuff it's kind of almost nice.
That's what I was kind of wondering about.
Or like this polo green. I bet it didn't smell like this when it was made I think it was made in the 90s, but it's kind of good the way that it's aged if you're an old aficionado. Or there are some where it's just kind of gone sour and weird. So it's kind of potluck, yeah. So that they can sometimes they stay fine, sometimes they go off. If you're really lucky, especially with the old vintage ones, sometimes they sort of mature in a way that you might even like. It's potluck.
What do you think about the Bermuda perfumery, Lily Bermuda? Have you tried any of the
Heard of it? I don't know it. I've heard of them. No, I don't know them. I've heard the name.
I've got a box in the other room. I'd have to bring it out. I bought it in Bermuda.
Sirocco, how are you, Sirocco? Sirocco. Sirocco. Sirocco?
I'd be sleeping.
He's on mute.
He's okay. He's got some internet problems.
Mr. Smelly, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Archie.
No, that's okay. You go ahead.
A while back, I asked you about a fragrance called L'Occitane.
Yes.
Did you ever look into that or find it or try it or
I
run
can't
into
remember
it?
which one you said. L'Occitane have some really good ones. Which was it? Eau de Beau? Which one was it?
Well, the whole line kind of has a particular smell about it, and so I'm not really sure. It's just it's a fragrance I came across that I really liked, citrusy, and you know how certain fragrances can like asphyxiate you, like when somebody walks by, they just grab you and they're like, ugh! This one just made you want to take a big deep breath in. It just smelled so nice, so smooth. And I was wondering if you were familiar with it, if you've heard of it.
L'Occitane have several different fragrances, so I can't know which one you mean, but I think some of them are really good. And they're sort of reasonably affordable and kind of under the radar, classy. You know, bit different. So I think they're really good overall, but I don't know which one you mean.
It was mid-priced. It wasn't real expensive.
What's your opinion on Hermes and Cartier fragrances, Mr. Smelly?
Hermes actually has massive respect in the fragrance community. Terry Hermes, as you say, is an absolute classic. I tell you what, we need to get you, Archie, is Terry Hermes Old Tray Fresh, the flanker. That's kind of summery flanker. You'd love that. Gotcha. I'm gonna buy you a bottle and send it. Hermes have some absolute amazing ones over the year. Yeah, over the years, really good fragrance house. And you know, just a bit different because it's too obvious, isn't it, to go for the ones everyone else wears. So definitely really good. And the Cartier also have some great stuff. Yes, I know them. I have one. Yeah, they're okay. They're good. The one I tried was quite nice. Lily Bermuda. Yeah.
Yes.
I got it. The Bermuda perfumery.
So Cartier's okay then.
Cartier's okay.
I don't think it's prestigious to quite the level that it is in the world of watches and jewelry, but you find a lot of these houses, because a lot of these houses have a fragrance line that's sort of there as well, and they're good. They're pretty good stuff.
The Hermes fragrance line is actually pretty respected. That's what you're saying. Like Chanel is fragrance. What's the king of fragrances? Like is Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, Christian Dior. That's kind of the holy trinity. Then you,
in a way,
you think they're passé now. They're passé.
No, they're not. They are still the respected ones. Because it was interesting that we had we've got a guest that comes on my show a lot called Clément Cici from France, and because Creed is like the hyped up French fragrance house, but the history some say is a bit fake. So she was saying to actual normal French people who live in France,
they don't wear that stuff.
They're not interested in that bullshit. They like Chanel, Dior, probably Chanel and Dior are the two top. And then if you want to be a little bit more little bit different. Guerlain is very, very
Guerlain,
popular.
yes.
Guerlain is like serious, and the French people, that's part of their heritage. They love that. And Hermes, Hermes is really, really good too. So Cartier, I think also pretty respected, but I would say Dior, Chanel, and then if you want to be a little bit less obvious, without necessarily spending a huge amount, Guerlain is huge in
See, the funny thing is, where Creed is today, that used to be where Chanel was 10, 20 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rourke Malcolm, $2. Tim's pretty quiet from an avid fragrance collector.
Come on, Tim.
It's very windy here, so I don't want to disturb the awesome conversation.
The flow.
Yeah, the flow.
What's fat bag fat win bag Ben, £10. Upvote people, support your show your support for the pontiff. Thank you. I wanted to ask you, Mr. Smelly.
Yeah.
These brands, what happens is they start off as, like, I remember Creed, that was boutique only.
Yeah.
Now it's moved to upmarket department store. When is Creed going to be discount chemist?
Yeah,
Creed
good
was
question.
bought out.
Yeah, they were bought out by BlackRock about a year and a half ago. Yeah, so you already do see Creed in discounters, actually. So it's an interesting question. I know the whole Creed thing is a very clever story of marketing, actually, because they really didn't have any reputation until the 80s. But their whole story claims they go back to the 17 whatevers. But they were just tailors then, and then I mean, it's brilliant what they did, but yeah, they're a kind of new invention. So
what's the cheapest you've seen Creed for?
I mean, you can probably get them if you go to the right places. You can get like 100ml bottle for probably £190 or something.
It's still expensive, don't you think?
They are, yeah. They're still always going to be pricey.
The retail $430. Retail $430.
Yeah, it's different. I think in America they're a bit more anyway, regardless of the exchange rate. Yeah,
and the most famous is that Creed Aventus, isn't it? That's kind of their signature, isn't it?
The most.
See, in Australia, just to give you an idea, having a look around for Creed Adventures, sexy.
Your pronunciations are the best.
$439 Australian, $479. Oh, Chemist Warehouse, $399. See, $399 still dear.
It's a lot of money.
There's another place here called Above the Collar, $314. I wouldn't spend $350.
It's a lot of money, yeah. Also, that's become a bit of a douchebag fragrance now. Your friend Timepiece Gentleman was he did it in his live vlog. You know, he's got a new live vlogging, or not live vlogging, but he's got a new vlogging channel, and he filmed himself going into the department store, and he's like, "That's the best fragrance you can buy, right, Aventus." So it's for the douchebags.
Douchebag sort of.
No.
Look at me.
Yeah. Oh, that's 50 mil. Fuck. That's 50 mil. $350.
It's expensive.
Oh, 100 mil is $399. Jesus, if you weren't careful, you'd be suckered in.
Yeah.
$399 is Aventus cologne. Is it that good?
No.
Oh, not the
good.
cologne.
It's good.
Cologne is different. That's
Super chat, Archie.
Creed Aventus cologne for men, 100 mil spray.
That's the lighter one. That's the light one. That's
the grey one is the fresher one.
Yeah.
Rourke Malcolm, £10. Mr. Smelly, what male fragrance do you recommend I buy this year? I only have Bleu de Chanel.
Ooh, if you like fresh, I mean, Bleu de Chanel is great, but it's fresh.
I reckon Sauvage. Get Sauvage. If you've got Bleu de Chanel, you will love Sauvage.
Everyone else is going to be wearing it.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It's a good fragrance. It's a great fragrance. Sauvage is unique. It's modern. It's fresh. It's sexy. Go for it.
It's not unique. It's fresh.
It's not very unique.
Sexy.
How do you mean it's not unique? It's expensive. It's Christian Dior, for fuck's sake. It's like a Rolex.
It's their most common one. They have like a private collection. They have.
That doesn't matter. We don't need to sell exclusive stuff. These are simple guys. 3 meat and veg. That's all they want. These guys are 3 meat
great stuff.
and
It's great
veg.
stuff. Savage,
I'd go with Fahrenheit.
go
The
for
Fahrenheit
the
for
eau de toilette.
Dior is good.
Go
From
for
Dior.
the Savage eau de toilette,
Fahrenheit.
not the eau de parfum.
But Savage is modern. You understand? I'll be honest with you. I listened. Kuros, man, is that coming back again ever?
It's never gone away. It will never go away.
It'll
Actually, it
never
may
go
be
away.
discontinued. I don't know. It's fading from the people's consciousness. I would say in 20, you might want to try Acqua di Parma, Mr. Blue de Chanel person, Rook. Acqua di Parma is a really nice Italian house, and they don't cost that much more than
You know
than
what?
Bleu de Chanel.
You know what I
They're
would
really
say
good.
to you, man? Go for opium. Go rediscover the 70s. Opium. You can get that cheap. They discount it. Man, I love bargains. I don't want to fucking pay full price for a special. I want something that's cheap and cheerful. Okay? Like those air fried hot dogs. They may not be gourmet level. They may not. But man, they fill the gut.
Super chat,
They fill
Archie.
the gut. He's not going to go
Another super chat.
hungry.
Spray on some
Super chat.
Chili Bermuda and then cook them, and you're like fancy and stuff.
Fancy. Hamza, $2. Thoughts on Yves Saint Laurent and what's better than Creed? What's better than Creed? Were you ever a Dunhill man? Dunhill. That's
yeah,
considered. What the fuck went wrong with Dunhill? That used to be so exclusive. You want to be English gentleman, private club. You wore Dunhill. Now it's
You're
become fucking discount bin.
Super chat.
Discount bin. I used to like Dunhill Desire. Dunhill Desire. What's the icon? Dunhill Icon, I think it was.
Dunhill Icon is great. Dunhill have some great fragrances, and they used to do all the smoking stuff. God knows your thoughts on their watches, Archie. I dread to think. Some
I
of their
used to
watches
like
are
them in
alright.
the day. I used to actually like them. They had a lot of quartz things. Dunhill used to be really popular in Asia. They went ballistic in the 80s. And-
Archie, you got a couple of super chats. You really got to read
You better
them.
catch up.
Sorry,
Okay, here we
mate.
go. Sorry. So it's okay. It's your Starvin Marvin, $20. Glad to see that Sirocco fails, enjoying his wonderful holiday comprised of drinking cheap booze in roach-infested bars and at his favorite 2-star hotel room, slamming that 65-year-old that probably weighs 400 pounds.
There you go.
Thank you so
I know
much.
I
there.
know I've made it on YouTube now.
Yes, exactly. And we've got John Coburg, £5. Mr. Smelly, any thoughts on Artisan Perfume? Diaz Gong and Tea for Two are two of my favorite. Difficult to get in Londinium these days.
Yeah, both great. That is a great kind of under the radar niche house that's not crazy expensive. So some of these weirdo niche houses that we know in the fragrance community are really, really nice.
Ron,
Great,
$2.
yep.
Mr. Smelly, Penn Halligan's Tragedy of Lord George.
Great. What a weird name, but yeah, they're very fun, those fragrances. Penhaligon's a really good, old, stuffy, old-fashioned English house, but they've modernized, and some of them are really good.
Mr. Tudor to you, $5. Hey, Arch, Mr. Smelly, what does a non-douche Tudor fanatic wear? One step below Rolex. Good point. You know what I would say? I tell you what I reckon would be an amazing fragrance. Absolutely amazing fragrance. I'd say Cartier Declaration, because it's not quite, as he said, it's not quite Hermes de Hermes. It's not quite there. But it's posh and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
What do you think of fragrance dumping?
Edition Noir.
What do you think of fragrance? Sorry.
Pasha de Cartier Edition Noir. Just because the bottle looks great.
I love Declaration because it's steampunk bottle, and it's cheap. I can get it for £30, Mr. Smelly. £30.
Very good.
They're doing. What do you think of fragrancy dumping? Dumping. They do dumping in certain markets. What do you think of dumping?
Pump and dump.
He's back home.
He's back home.
Dumping.
Finally.
It's all good. Yeah, it's fine.
Now we can mute him.
Holy shit! He lives in a brownstone. You live in a brownstone. I recognize the walls. You live in a brownstone. You live in a brownstone.
Arch. Look at this. I got a leak.
You live in a brownstone. Do you live in a brownstone?
Yeah.
You live in a brownstone?
Leak. Arch. I've got a leak.
He lives in a brownstone. They're expensive. That's solid brick. That's That's a
It's not
1
solid,
foot
it's got a
wall.
leak, Art. I got a
Leaky
leak.
bricks.
You can get a leaky bricks anywhere. That doesn't mean anything. He lives in a brownstone.
It looks
That
wet,
sticker, though.
Arch.
Not like this eau de
Leaky,
chloroform.
bricky wall.
Here we go,
Arch.
Mr. Tudor to you, $5. Hey, Arch, Mr. Smelly, what does a non-douche? Okay, we did that one there.
I would recommend
Vince Fine Arts, Paco Rabanne Metal. What do you think of Paco Rabanne Metal?
That's a weird old fragrance that you can't get anymore, so I can't comment. I haven't tried it. He should wear Nikolai for a Tudor guy. Parfums de Nikolai. Parfums de Nikolai, New York Intense. Very classy. Not as expensive as Creed, but smells just as good. Nikolai. Parfums de Nikolai, New York Intense. Amazing.
So, Mr. Smelly, Yves Saint Laurent was mentioned before. Is that still relevant, or is that a bit sort of 80s?
Well, they still have some really great great historic houses.
They're amazing.
Yeah, these historic pillars of the French thing, you can't argue with them. All of them now bring out... The thing is, they used to bring out a fragrance every 15 years for men, and it was a big deal. And now they bring out 15 in 1 year. It's gone crazy, like what they do. So it's not quite as magical as it used to be, whether it be Dior or Yves Saint Laurent maybe is... It's maybe not quite as illustrious as Dior or Chanel with the fragrances now, but there are still some really good ones. And like Archie says, like the Opium, it's still an all-time classic. These historic French houses still, particularly Yves Saint Laurent, Dior, I would even say Givenchy, Chanel.
I was just about to mention Givenchy.
Yeah, my scent of the night, Monsieur de Givenchy. Underrated kind of house. They tried to modernize a bit in the early 2000s, and they did fragrances that came in a kind of a bottle that looked a bit like an iPod or something. It was a bit sad. They had to do it, but the old classics from them are still good. So I still respect these houses, and I still think you can do a lot worse. I think they're still massively respected in the fragrance world. Totally.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, I like discount. Discount is the most important thing to me.
Archie, I've had a great time. I'm going to have to go.
Super chat, Archie. Super chat.
Mr. Smelly, thank you. Mr. Smelly, yes, we can. Bright blue comment. Mr. Smelly, best fragrant of Right Guard Speed Stick.
Oh, man, you need the... I don't know the different flavors of Right Guard, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of Right Guard actually now and again. It's a good smell.
Mr. Smelly, thanks for coming on, guys. Everybody, please subscribe. Mr. Smelly, 1977. Check out his channel, and also Mr. Smelly, contact Tim. Tim's lazy; he can't be bothered. Don't give him free shit. That's
don't give him nothing.
The views.
No,
but
in fact,
do a few vids with him. Do a few vids on your channel. Pump him. Right, get his audience to come to your stuff. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think that could be great. And also, we'd really appreciate when you hop on our live streams and all that stuff, Archie, because we love you in the fragrance community. My audience thinks you are amazing. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you very soon. Thank you, Archie. Honor to be here. Bye-bye.
Oh, no, anytime, man. Anytime. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Mr. Smelly, what did you think of that? That was an amazing... What do you think? What do you think, Sirocco? He was cool, wasn't he?
He's a cool guy. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I'm not that into the fragrances, No,
I'm not either. I'm not. Fuck me dead. I'm not paying fucking I'm not paying $350 fucking dollars for fucking Creed event. Fuck off. Fuck off.
No way. But he's a cool guy, as you say. He's polite. He knows his shit about it. So
he knows his shit, doesn't he? We were testing him.
Yeah.
It was nice to get nice, quick, concise answers to every question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, y'all have a good night. I got to tune out.
Oh, we were just getting back to you. We were just about to come back to the analysis.
Look, no hard feeling there. We love you.
We love you.
Right?
It's all good.
Maybe YouTube isn't for you, man. Doesn't matter. Maybe,
No, it definitely is. It's definitely as you would say, my shit.
Guys, go and check his channel out. I mean, there are bad channels, then there is IrixGuy's channel. IrixGuy's Adventure channel. Subscribe and watch some of the food vids. That's what I would seriously say. And you're trying to... And he's also trying to get into the watch bandwagon too. So, look...
Hey,
go and have a look.
Take on board, Irix, what I said about the cat. Parachuting out of a plane and drone the cat, that sort of thing. These cat videos. This is a venture cat channel.
There you go.
You're gonna go fucking viral. You're gonna get another 3 million views on the first cat drone.
There's something about cat videos that people just go ape shit over, man.
Oh,
it's fucking
crazy.
it's weird, but cat videos, just people go crazy over them.
Thank you so much, IrixGuy. We love you. Okay.
Thanks as always. Y'all be safe. Have a good one.
See you, man.
Cheers, Irix. Take it easy.
Diego, we haven't heard from Diego in a long time. Diego, Archie, thoughts on the Patek 5167A? Would love to have one as it's my grail watch. Pull the ficus up. Use $5 towards the GMT. Now this watch here, this is kind of, it's a bit, this is one of the popular Pateks, the Aquanaut Patek 5167/1A. So that means steel. That's what it means, steel. And the 1A is on the bracelet. It's the bracelet version. Let's bring this baby up. This is one of the douchebag watches, I think. I really think it's douchebag because the thing that's douchebag about, I never hated it. But it's the people who love it now because it's popular. They don't love it because it's a great watch. What do you think, Sirocco? Is this your cup of tea?
Can you just pick one and expand it a bit?
Sure, we can do anything for you. We can do anything for our IrixGuy.
No, I'm not Irix, I'm Sirocco. Yeah, it's look, I know nothing about it. It looks kind of nice.
It's steel, it's sporty, it's the Beatles. Paul McCartney had one.
What sort of money?
They sell way over sticker. They sell way. They were a $30,000 watch. They're $30,000, $33,000, and they sell way over sticker.
Diego said the rubber strap one.
The rubber. So that's instead of it being. Yeah, so that it's to do with it'd be a /A, the rubber strap one. Look.
By the way, you know that Lord guy? You know Lord?
Yep.
So Lord, he was gonna get one of these on the metal bracelet. He said, "Hey, if I get the one on," they actually offered him the one on the metal bracelet, and he asked them, "Hey, can I switch the bracelet to a rubber bracelet later?" And they told him no. So he said, "Okay, I'll just wait for the rubber one." And then they never gave him the rubber one. Ooh.
Well, I kind of like it actually on the rubber strap.
Yeah, it's supposed to look. It's like a cross between a Nautilus and a Calatrava in steel. It's for a younger market. Right. That's what they pitch these at, and they've gone ballistic because anything sports Patek is great. But the thing is, they've become a douchebag watch because it's people want them, not really enthusiasts. They just look at me. It's the sort of watch it's become.
But Arch, I fell in love with this watch when I was in Paris. I saw some hipster on a bicycle. That was 4 years ago. I saw this hipster on the bicycle. And he was, it was a red light and I was crossing the street. And the way the sun hit the dial of this watch, I fell immediately in love. I didn't like the watch until then.
Yeah.
But when I saw it in that light, he was wearing a suit and he was on this old bicycle. And when I saw that, I was like, fuck. That's
Do you think it's that sort of cool?
I like it. I think it's a great looking watch. Seriously. The money, whether it's worth the money, I don't know. That's up to you to make the judgment. I wouldn't pay that sort of money, but I like it. I think it's a nice looking watch.
Yeah. The problem is it's so popular now. I got to be honest with you. I'm not used to a consumer world where nothing's available. This is a new concept. I grew up with haggling and discounts.
Yep. I think you got another super chat, by the way, Archie.
Finchy, £2. If my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle. That's exactly it there. Thank you so much. Sirocco sales retail 21,000 US. Yeah, 33 Aussie. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of cool.
I wouldn't want to pay that sort of money. You know, I'm an old bloke. I'm almost at pension age. I've got to live on my savings for hopefully another 20
Let's have a look
years.
at what they're going for. Okay, so 33,000 from Hourglass, right? Let's have a look. What is this thing going for on Chrono?
Yep.
Let's call it up. Paddock 5167/A. That's the steel on the rubber. Rubber. Loader high. Okay, here we go. 80 fucking thousand Australian. Sirocco, what do you think?
Hell. That's
fucking hell. So 30,000 retail, 80 fucking thousand. What do you think, Sirocco?
No. It's not worth it. That's just.
Well, I don't.
Fucking overhyped. That's crap.
So, okay, so that's Aussie dollars,
it's the same
guys.
with
Let's
Rolex,
just put
I
it.
guess. Yeah.
I got to put this into American because. Put it into American if you don't mind. So American dollars, 60,000 Americans. What do you think?
That's crazy. No.
Holy shit, that's expensive. What do you think?
Yeah. Just think what else how many pink LV boxes can you buy for that, Archie?
Good point.
I think you get another super chat, by the way.
Isn't this watch a bit small?
No, it's actually, I think it's 40 point something. It's pretty good sizing. It is a good sizing. Like, it's for what it is. I think it's actually not a bad. What is it for? Let's just get the sizing right. It's 40 mil. 40 mil. There we go. 40 mil. 40 mil.
All right, good question.
It is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. We've got a new member, R2K 2007. Became a member. Thank you for your support there. Lone Star Watch Collector. Gotta de-wrench that Snowflake Mod 3-hander. Okie dokie.
Spicy. All right, I have a question.
Lone Star
No, I
Watch.
don't
Is
think
that the
so.
real Lone Star Watch Collector or that's a fake one?
That's the real one.
No
That's
idea.
the real one. No, that's the real one.
Is he a good one or not? Is he good or bad? What's he like?
The Lone
Three
Star-
hand is okay.
He's a good lead.
What about if we gave him a wrench? Would he like that?
Lone Star, he would love a wrench. Yeah.
Do you reckon
That's
he would
actually-
like a wrench or not? What do you think?
He'd love it. He'll super chat you like another $10 to even do it.
You reckon he would?
Give
I gotta
him a
make
wrench
sure.
and you'll see it.
I gotta make sure I don't tell Bear about it because Bear gets really. As long as he doesn't start banning people, do you reckon he would
He's
start
not gonna
banning
start
people?
banning anyone. I don't think he's gonna ban anyone. He just.
And what about Toyota Mo? I wanted Toyota Mo back. When's he coming back?
Toyota Mo come back?
Toyota Mo
Well-
come back.
I just read a comment from Three-Hander, Arch, saying that this guy, where is it? So, Arch, he is a complete snake. So, who do you believe? Who do you believe?
Look, we'll give him a wrench for a little bit. I'll just make sure we don't go crazy banning people. There we go. We've given him the wrench. Lone Star.
Actually, Discount was gonna give him a wrench.
Discount can't give him a wrench.
Different kind of wrench.
I
don't know.
It's
That's gonna
going on
stir
there?
up some drama.
I think it's a bad. I think Solve said no. Someone else said bad
We'll
move.
see. We'll see how it goes. Let's just give him for another hour. We'll see how it
Let's
goes.
see if Lone Star comes in and gives us some super chats because it's been pretty bad. You've seen what I'm making, guys. It's terrible lately. I gotta be. What do you think of this watch? $67,000. It's fucking
I like the
ridiculous.
watch,
What
but
do you think?
It's just
Fucking
stupid money.
So the thing is, right? If we went for a Patek 5296, I don't have this watch. Ooh.
Uh-oh. It's Bear calling.
That's
Here
Bear.
we go.
There you go.
Is it Bear?
There we go.
Oh, it's green room.
Oh. Green.
Hey.
Put him on speakerphone.
You reckon? Okay. Okie dokie. If you say so. I'm just asking, you know.
You got another super chat, Archie, from Fat Win Bang Ben on the same subject.
Okay. It's always good to make sure the bear's
Hey.
in contact. You know, if I get worried about Bear, I just give someone a wrench and he comes back very soon. Okay, wrench has been removed. Calm down, everyone. Jesus Christ.
Just want to see what happens.
Fat windbag move. Bad move, Arch. Trust me. Well, it's removed. Okay, there we go. DEFCON 4. Okay, nuclear war adverted. No. It's done. Shit.
Here we go.
Hey, Bear, how are you? It's removed. The wrench is removed. Don't worry. It was just a joke. It wasn't real. It was just a joke to stir them up. Okay, are you okay? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I think he does. He's a snake. That's what Tim said. Tim was encouraging me to give him the wrench. No, hey, we love you, man. It's all good. It just, yeah, okay. Thank you. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, and I will eat those cookies because you sent them before I started the diet, see? And I'll eat them on the show. That way I can get some Google ads out of it, you know?
Get the Google ads.
Delicious maple syrup cookies. No, it's okay. That's okay. That's
Another
okay.
super chat,
That's
Archie.
okay. That's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Another
It's
super
like
chat.
when Kerry Packer rang Channel 9 and said, get that fucking shit off the TV. Remember that?
I remember that well.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
ever
He
wonder
Lone
where
Star Watch Collector, $5. I am inevitable, JK. Thank you, AC3. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
$5 for
I just
5
had a
minutes.
mutiny. There's nothing I could do. I had a mutiny on my hands. The Pine Baron, Merry Christmas to Bear. Orthodox Christmas is today. Thank you so much. I had no idea. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm just saying to you, Sirocco, look at this. So this
Yes,
is a
sir.
paddock. Get one of these. So this uses the same movement. It's 38 mils. This is for half $20,000. What do you think?
Well, yeah, but I get what
Because
you're
it's
saying.
basic.
But
Okay, it's not as cool as the rubber. Can you put this on rubber?
But even
What's
the
a
dial,
dress-
I don't like it. Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
too
the sector
dressy.
dial, but they got the
Yeah,
standard one. That's like I had this one. Well, that's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, not for me. Not for me. I do prefer the other watch, but you know, it's fucking more than double the money. So you know,
Yeah, but
you
it wouldn't have
expect
cost. This was actually more expensive new.
that. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it's probably better value.
you reckon?
Yeah, but not for me. Not for me.
DC and LV call Guinness quickest de-wrenching in history. Fat Windbag Ben, we love the bear. Hurry back, brother. We miss you. He's apparently back Monday.
Oh.
That was a good way for me to check he's alive still. Just give someone a wrench and he's on the phone. He said, "Are you fucking mad?" That's what he said. I said, "It's only a joke, Bear. It was only a joke." Yeah. Back on Monday. Love you. Here we go. Look, Bear Clooney watches back on Monday. Sirocco, what do you think? See, why don't you love this watch? This is a beautiful watch. What's wrong with this watch, man?
It's just not me. You know,
What the fuck is you? What the fuck is you, man? What is you? What is you? It's paddock.
I think it's the light. It's the lifestyle I lead that wouldn't suit that watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, man. Work with me, okay? Can you work with me instead of against me?
I'm not working it against you, Archie. I would never do that. I know better.
I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. It's very hard. You know that it's hard, okay? They don't have any.
You got to also remember, I'm a cheapskate. I'm about to lose my connection as well. Jesus, I've got to pay for internet.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm back.
Look at these. Look at these. These are beautiful. Look at these. 24,000 for an annual calendar. It's a little bit small, but so what? So what? So what, guys?
What's that one? What's that one there on the left? No, just down one.
This one here.
Down one row. No, down one row. On that sort of What the hell's that?
That there. That's the same
There,
one.
the annual calendar with the black dial, 34.9. Above that.
How much?
18 karat rose. 18 karat rose gold.
It's beautiful. Isn't it?
That's a pretty watch.
I like that. It's a pretty watch.
Yeah.
Would I buy it? Probably not, because again, my lifestyle wouldn't suit it. But it's a
Your
nice looking
lifestyle.
watch.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Shit. Exactly.
I like that.
I don't know what to say there, man. Hello, bear. Sure, we can do that.
Damn.
What's happened? What's he done?
What'd I do?
Oh, he's taken your wrench on his channel? You're joking.
What?
When did he do this? And he never gave me a fucking wrench either, little shit. You know that? you know, I think fuck him too. He's a little smart ass. You know that?
Well, I took a lot of wrenches away, and I didn't have a chance to.
Is he that good or not? What do you reckon?
I don't know.
We keep him on the show, but we take his wrench away. Is that what you're saying to me? You sure about this? Because, he's going to get funny if I do that. He's going to get really funny. What do I say to him?
So cool. If Bear said take the wrench, that's what the bear said.
Yeah. The thing is, did he really take your wrench away? Are you sure about that? I want to get your facts straight. See, he doesn't have any balls. The thing about Tim is he doesn't have any balls to stand on his own ground. He's always...
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. No, we love him, but I'm just saying, I'm just asking you. You asked me, okay, anything else, sir? Okay. See, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
The bear has spoken.
Ooh, he wasn't happy. Fuck.
Hey.
I don't like getting calls from that like that.
Yeah.
You know that?
You have a super chat as well, Archie.
Holy shit. Pine Baron, $25. Merry Christmas to Bear. Orthodox Christmas today. I think I might have done that one. We got another one. LC. Yeah, we did that one. And we'll just do it again. We'll do it again, give some value. Core Guinness, quickest de-wrench in history. Fat Windbag Ben, £5. We love the bear. Hurry back, brother. We miss you indeed. And we have got Athex, $5. Arch, you see the argument between Alex, the watchmaker, and Tim on Marcelo's stream. Alex wanted to strangle Tim. Also, Tim thought Richmond owned Omega.
I didn't say own Omega. I said...
See, circular logic. Just say nothing, Tim. Just say nothing. You don't need to explain. I'll look back at the scripts. I'll go back and look.
Check the script.
Don't worry. We're going to check it.
I know. Watch. Come on.
Don't let the door hit you hit your ass on the way out. That was from Sov. Sov sending Don't let the door hit
Disregards.
him on the ass on the way out.
And so the cookie crumbles. There we go.
You got rid of Bear's Wrench. Why did you get rid of Bear's Wrench? Please, I want to know this. What were you thinking taking Bear's Wrench away?
I took everyone's wrench away, and then I was giving them back. And Bear hasn't been around for a while, so I haven't had a chance to give him the wrench back.
Do you like the circular logic? Sirocco, what do you think of that as the defense?
Nah, no defense.
He hasn't been around. What can I
No
say?
defense.
Do you like the way he's arguing? Well, what does that mean exactly?
Archie, he has an excuse for everything. We saw this the other day with the fucking door. You know.
Yes,
he's
there's
just
an
got
excuse
after
for
excuse.
every fucking thing. Excuse.
I got other excuses if you have any.
You got a book of them.
Let me ask you something, Sirocco. Do you ever put any of your watches on a leather strap?
No.
No desire? Well, I suppose
No
when you got
desire
Rolex,
to.
it's not that easy to. Yeah, it can't be fucked.
Salt water would kill it.
I do like. Do you remember Rich Buddy had the bluesy and he put it on? I think a yellow NATO.
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool. I don't think I'd do it.
He went
but
mad in the end. You know what happened to him, don't you?
Not really sure about
He went
the drama.
insane. He went insane waiting for 2 Richard Milles that had been promised. Never believe your AD. They will leave you hanging. Okay?
And I remember he was waiting something. I can't remember what it was.
Do you think
I
we
was
should?
waiting
So
for a
we
little
sent
while.
one letter off to. We sent a letter off to Hourglass. Should we send one to Langford's now, Sirocco?
I think. Well, why not? Where's the harm?
What do I
Where's
say?
the harm? Well, there's a toilet paper shortage coming up, so they're going to need it.
What do you reckon I should say?
I think just exactly the same. Don't mention that, you think they're a bunch of whatever because they didn't give you a catalogue. And at least Hourglass gave you a catalogue.
They did.
You know, I remember that. That was cool. That was the day we went for lunch.
Yes. I was very proud of it, wasn't I, Sirocco? I was proud of it.
Yeah.
I was so proud of it, I forgot to ask for your rice.
Yeah.
I was so
That gets
proud.
mentioned. That was mentioned again today.
Because you wasted even one piece of meat as well.
One piece of meat, and don't forget that one piece of capsicum.
Yes, indeed. Diego, $2 sent you an email. Diego's just sent me an email. Here we go. Diego, howdy. And he said to me, what's he said here? Let's have a look what he said. He goes, hey, I came by the Haha store just before Christmas. We don't normally do gifts, but my mum sent me a text asking where we were doing gift exchange this year. What better place to get her son something? Didn't get to see you all, but took really good care of me. It was what's he saying? Oh, this is. I sent her a text. Anyhow, hope you had a great Christmas. Was he sending me a text to say, what's he getting? He said, yeah, for the move. Okay. He reckons he's getting one, but I can't, there's nothing to be honest. Who uses a Gmail account? Come on, Diego. A Gmail account from the store? Come on. Come on,
Archie,
Diego.
I'm going to have to disappear, mate.
Sirocco, sails into the wilderness.
I'm going to have to disappear.
You take care of yourself. We love you.
Will do.
We love you, Sirocco.
Will do. I've got one thing. I'm about to book. This is pure luxury. We're going to have some pure luxury indulgence next week. We found this place.
Yeah.
And it's a beach club. And a part of this beach club, basically what it is, you go in there, you make a reservation for $240 from 9 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. For 2
Fuck!
people.
What sort of beach classics is that? Mexican pesos or?
No, this is US. This is US, but it gives you all the food and drink, and alcohol, everything, and a couple of massages.
That's for
while
two
sitting on the beach
or
and
for
using all
one
their
person?
facilities.
That's for two or for one?
That's for 2 people. $240.
That's not terrible.
Each.
I'd want
That's
the
not
food
bad
to be amazing. I'd want it to be amazing.
When you're looking at all the food, it's supposed to be really good. And remember, that takes all your drink alcohol as well. And
if
also
me and
part
you
of this
did it,
place,
if me and
they
you
have
did
accommodation.
I'd make sure you got value.
We drink the place dry. I get value. Fucking don't you worry. I get value in the booze. So part of this place is if you pay $500, and that's for 2 people, $500 US. They have these luxury rooms. They have 4 of these luxury rooms. The downstairs, the 2 downstairs rooms, massive, each with a private swimming pool.
Yep.
Upstairs, a private pool on the balcony. This is, again, all the food and drink you have during the day, and then a 5-course meal at night. And if you stay the second day, you have a different meal again. So it's $1,000.
And if you don't have a lady friend, they supply one for you.
Well, I guess they'll probably organize a little Mexican girl or something. But I thought, $500 for a full day and night in this luxury apartment, complete with concierge. I thought that's pretty good value. $500 US. All the food and drink you can eat. What do you reckon?
That's amazing.
I'm going to book it next week.
Absolutely amazing.
I go next week.
You only live once, you know what I mean? Enjoy yourself, Sirocco. You're not getting any younger.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm not.
See
Hopefully
you
I'll get a little
later,
bit
my
old.
friend.
Happy travels, Sirocco.
Keep going for a while. Okay. Good talking to you all. Have a great evening, what's left of it, or morning. See you guys.
Bye, Sirocco.
Bye, Sirocco.
He's a lovely guy.
Very nice guy. And then there were 3. Arch.
Mike the Snake, what do you think there?
What am I thinking about what?
What do you think about Tim not having a wrench anymore?
Can't drop my link anymore, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty nasty. This is how it goes, It's
a vicious world, Arch, What can I say?
This is ridiculous.
It's a rough world out there.
Yeah.
It's
The bear
very,
has spoken.
very...
Listen, whatever bear has everyone's best interest in mind. So probably good for
I
my
don't think
ego.
Tim wasn't really wielding his wrench powers anyways. So
right.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Well, I was dropping the link yesterday.
I got to tell you, Tim, could you get an Aquanaut from your dealer? Tell me this.
I'm trying.
Green Room, great to have you back on. Green Shroom, how are you, man?
Yeah.
Thanks for the phone call before.
Yeah, I had to do it. Didn't have a choice.
Yeah, no, man. You've got a wrench, haven't you, Green Room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't drop the link now, Green Room, so you're going to have to be on more often, okay?
Yeah, you're right. It's maybe a bit harsh.
What do you think I should give Mike the Snake a wrench? He's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just put a comment, Mike the Snake. I'll give you
Give
a wrench.
him my wrench. Give him.
What do I need to do?
Just say hello in the comments, and I can then give you a wrench.
Okay.
Just make sure to give him the exact same wrench that I had.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, is it at the top? Comments.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Shit, I'm getting another.
Why am I not able to put a comment?
Hold on. Let's not
Look,
even
mate, just
rush
hang
it,
on.
yeah.
Hello. Okay.
Oh shit.
For
Shit.
Mike, what do you think
This
of
is
Mike?
my
Right.
opportunity to
Yeah,
get
but
a.
Mike. Mike's my
God.
Forget
best
about
friend.
it, Mike. It's too late.
Is it too late?
It's too late.
Okay,
It's too
okay,
late.
okay, no, okay. Okay, thank you,
Should've-
Bear. We'll see you on Monday.
Holy shit.
No wrenches. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Did Bear
Okay,
shoot
sorry
me
about
down?
that. I apologize. I apologize. That was premature. Yeah, that's just. Well,
I don't need a wrench. I could care
that's
less.
okay.
Really.
That's okay. That's okay, man. We tried. Fool. It's a bad day today. Okay, we got to do it when he's. Okay. Now I got to tell you,
The Bears vacation is
Timmy.
almost
Can
over.
you get
He's
an Aquanaut from your dealer, Timmy?
I'm trying my best. Actually, I was told this year, Arch, 2022. I was promised.
You promised what?
Get an Aquanaut this year.
If you get an Aquanaut, I will ban you. You know.
What? Why?
What do you think? So, Green Room, should I ban him if he gets an Aquanaut at retail? Is that okay?
Well, if it's at retail, I can understand, but if it's off the grey market, no, I think it's okay.
Grey market's okay. There we go. Finchy, $2. Wrenches are for wenches anyway. There we go. That's Finchy. And Mike the Snakes, the wrench should go to Paul T.
Paul T.
That's
Paul
Monticello.
You
He's
know
got
what?
some.
Nobody's
He's
getting
got
wrenches.
something
Let's
against me about my
We're gonna
comments
keep talking
yesterday.
about wrenches. Green Room gonna lose his wrench. Okay, so
Nah.
let's just everybody.
Loser, $2. Based on the video, this be chick-free zone. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, it's a very tricky thing. The wrench situation. What who we got here? Look who we've got, Mr. 432.
Mr. 432. And
How are you, Mr. 432? David SW shirt. Who'd you get that off?
Owns David SW. He's got like a 51% stake in it.
How did you get the shirt?
It was a gift from David SW.
What did you buy?
It was nothing. It was just a nice gift. I came on not to ask for a wrench.
No worries. Mike Hammer, $5. There will be no black smoke coming out of the Vatican tomorrow. The Vatican Guard held. Thank you. And okay, so Mr. 432, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the
Midas. How long ago did you get your Midas?
Got it maybe 2 months ago.
How much did you pay?
Well, I'm not going to answer that question. I don't want it. I don't want people scooping them up. I'd like to get more of them.
Okay. How did you? Who did you buy that one off? A dealer or
a
private?
A dealer in London.
Okay. You paid a lot. No box or papers, of course.
No. Although the box is in highly desirable, so I would like to get the box one day.
Evil Wizard, $2. Arch, what will Arch do when Tim gets an Aquanaut and a 15.5? You're getting a 15.500 as well?
Maybe.
Yeah. I'd just ban him. That's it. we just go cold on him.
But what's the rationale for that, Archie? Why?
Because I fucking feel like it. That's why. I don't need a rationale. It's whatever I feel like. Bear Clooney watches, $20. Miss you all. Returning on Monday. Have a few new watches and looking forward to sharing them with all of you. Tim's new look is very prisoner look. It goes well with Higgins and him on his channel. Merry Orthodox Christmas. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. See, Bear. Tim is in bed with Jonathan.
Yes.
He won't back you. He won't give you the wrench.
Oh, I'll give him the wrench. I just didn't see him in a while. You know what I mean?
No,
Think
no, he's I think he's.
Bear doesn't go on Tim's show. So the wrench doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bear in such a long time.
I think the old alliance chart might need updating.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Nobody. I got to be honest with you there. No, if he gets that, he gets no support from me.
Why?
And the reality is, the other two guys, they're not going to team up with him because it's been long enough separation. I'll just cut him wild, okay? Cut it wild. Just let it go,
It's
like
not
a marlin.
doing anything against you, Arch.
It doesn't. Don't take it personally. It's just business.
What? But it's gonna be ratings for you too, because I can do. People can ask.
Nah, I don't care.
Aquanaut?
Sometimes
I
it's
can
nice,
bring
that, as I said to somebody, it's nice just to say no. Sovron, look who's got here. Sov, we've got Sov. Hello, Sov. How are you?
Archie, this is what happens, mate, when you go all bloody soft and you like everyone. You need to be a hardliner.
Yeah.
See, as soon as you go soft on everyone, they all start to play up on you and take advantage of you. Remember what Suckerhorn says. Don't mistake your kindness
for weakness. Okay, just keep quiet a bit, Tim. We don't need to hear you every 30 seconds there. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should ban Tim if he does manage to get an Aquanaut or not? You understand that?
Ban him if he gets an Aquanaut.
Yeah.
It's a TV watch from the 70s, isn't it? It's like
that's right. I mean, it just shows his lack of taste and complete douchebag.
Yeah.
But
just complete douchebaggery.
Archie, would you turn down an Aquanaut if you could purchase one at retail?
No, I wouldn't. Of course not.
Why not?
I'd love one. I'd love one at retail. But Tim,
I'm sure he wouldn't
I'm trying to
ban you.
mute you there. So yeah, but if this is not a democracy, did you think this was a democracy or we had fairness here?
No, but it just seems like a silly reason. I mean,
because
ArchieLuxury channel is the North Korea of the wristwatch world.
Exactly. Sounds like a silly
into my
reason.
Fucking office.
They're
Why
gonna...
don't you understand? I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you.
Fucking hell. Sov, these guys don't get it, these Americans. You know that?
No, they don't, mate. They don't get it.
They think the Greeks invented democracy, and look at how well it worked out for them.
That's why half of them are over here running fish and chip shops and takeaways.
Bear Clooney watches $5. We don't care about ratings. We love our freedom and ability to tell fuck off to anyone we want.
Damn straight.
I'm very sorry to you as well, Sov.
Why's that, mate? Why's that?
I won't be seeing you on Monday, and unfortunately, that voids the free lunch.
I can hear you making calculations in your head. $100 from the hour, less 30% Google taxes, less income tax, less plastics meal, plus
Plastic said to me, Plastic sold it to me and said, if we don't invite Sov,
we can
have a Coke each. We can have a soft drink and no sugar Coke each.
But the man's company is worth 2 fucking cans of Coke.
I gotta tell you, man. What do you think of the Midas, Sov? I gotta hand it. I've been in awe of that watch for years.
I don't know though, but sometimes having a name like that, Midas, it's sort of like it's a cringy name though. Like
they were
Midas
more
Touch.
expensive than a president in the day.
That's true.
They were the Cellini Midas.
Yep.
And
hold it up and show us what it looks like, because none of us want to go out and buy it.
It's manual wind.
It's
manual wind, or it's manual wind, isn't it?
They just put the case in the bracelet.
Look at that. It's just solid gold.
Upside down, Miss Jane.
No, this isn't upside down. This is correct.
We're in Australia, mate. It's fucking upside down.
So, I got to tell you, Elvis Presley had one. He's got water damaged, badly water damaged.
Probably when he overdosed, it dropped into the shitter.
It's No, but I gotta hand it. The Midas is a very special Rolex. It's kind of you've got to be an enthusiast. Now that's an enthusiast watch, Sov. I mean, jokes aside, that is a fucking enthusiast watch.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's
you know, it's
yeah,
sort of.
I will agree. I will agree on that point. Absolutely. Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting firsts about the watch. It was the first Rolex with a sapphire crystal. It was the heaviest watch Rolex ever made. It was the most expensive watch, MSRP wise, that Rolex ever introduced. There's a lot of cool things about it.
When did it come out? What year did it come out?
Came out in 1962 originally, and the rumor is that this is actually a Genta designed watch, although there's no evidence that Genta signed a contract to design it, and Rolex will never admit it.
By the way, guys, if you like that King Midas, make sure to hit the upvote button to show that you are a true enthusiast of ArchieLuxury live streaming channel.
And it's one of only
Stop
two
trying to
models
suck up, Timmy. It's too late to suck up, mate. It's too late to suck up, Timmy.
What? I'm just reminding people to upvote. Stop, Ron.
That's okay. He can.
Of course, it's limited edition. They couldn't sell them after the first
Allow
run.
man to suck
Sure,
up.
they couldn't sell them, so they stopped at the first 800. But
They've been in a few movies as well, haven't they?
I don't think the asymmetrical case was ever featured in movies. There's maybe a square Cellini version.
So's Bette Midler, but have you seen her face?
It's cool that people don't like it. It's actually one of the things that I find endearing about it is that the typical the Rolex vintage enthusiast and the Rolex fan.
He won't tell me what he paid for. I don't understand why people are so secretive.
No, you can actually just look it up on the internet, and you can find the model, and you can. There's actually some models that additional models that I'd like to buy. I don't want people buying them up. They're actually a pretty good buy.
$10. This is a benevolent dictatorship. Pavel, thank you. I got to tell you there, Sov, you've got to have respect for OC. He did go up against Paul Thorpe. Did you see that?
Okay. Didn't go up against
No, I did not.
A little peon, and Paul Thorpe was
he called his audience out, and
not the entire audience. I just I was inelegantly phrased a commentary.
Humble billionaire. I mean, this is how these.
By the way, did you, Sovron? I released a video on the ArchieLuxury channel today. Douchebag Rolex collectors. Did you see that, Sov?
Was plastic an eye in it?
No, but you're not really after the look at me. I got a lot of respect for you because you've never sold many things. You're not a flipper. You really you tend not to like the hype ones.
I've sold maybe 2 pieces out of about 20 watches that I own.
You sold the day date, 36 mil day date.
Yep, and you know who that ended up to, don't you?
Yes, my guy.
Yeah, the guy with all the Ferraris and the Lambos. As soon as I saw it on the channel, I reached out to him and I said, "Did you get that a few years ago?" Yep. Did you get it from Ronnie? Yep. Did you get it in Brisbane? Yep.
And what was the other watch you sold?
The Omega Seamaster 300, 1999.
Omega Seamaster 300.
300.
Oh, that's like the Bond one.
The Bond one was a quartz movement, so it was a Bond one with the automatic in it.
Yes, yeah. What made you sell that? That's not a terrible watch.
Joe Biden. If Joe Biden was wearing one, Sop wasn't, right?
That's taking things a bit too far. That does. No?
No, sorry, mate.
You don't like Joe Biden that much?
You grow out of some watches.
But you do realize Joe Biden is like our liberals.
No, he's not.
Like our liberal party.
Their liberals are our Labor. Our liberals.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying they're so right
Republicans.
wing. Yeah, okay. No, I understand. No. But what I'm saying is we're so far left that our Liberal Party, which is our conservatives, is really like the Democrats in America. Here we go. J617,
our conservative
$2.
party is now.
A few coins for your shrine box. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they actually came back to me yesterday. Sorry, what's wrong?
Oh, dictator. I think there's one above it, no?
My internet's
his
patching.
internet is failing.
Oh, we
Did we
did the
get Pavel?
dictator one. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sov, you're fine. By the way, they came back to me. What did you think of that pink box I was bidding on?
Were you bidding on that? Why couldn't I actually, there was a lime green one and a pink one, Louis Vuitton.
By the way,
Yeah,
Arch,
I was bidding on. Yes.
You want to see the newest? Let me show you something. 1 second. I'll show you the screen.
Are they still up there?
No. Let me show you something. This is fascinating. So
What's
a viewer
fascinating?
then went out and bid for them to see how much, what would it take to buy it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sharing the screen right now, and he sent me the images. So as you can see, it would have taken 4,075 to buy the yellow one, and 5,200 to buy the red one. There you go. Yeah, so you bid 4,000. You bid 4,500, and
Yes.
I think Sirocco said no. The Pine Burn said
47.50.
So we were close, but that was the bid that we needed to put 5,200.
I see. So that's the prices. 40. See, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. So there we go. At least we have a confirmation of how.
I was going to say actually that's interesting. You've done that, Tim, because I did contact him. I reached out and said, "How much would you take? 5,200 on the red one, the pinky one."
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much.
Too much.
And that's American. 52 American. That's American dollars, not Aussie. If it was Aussie, I'd say, yep, I'd take it. Well, I offered more than that. Anyhow, I offered more. So, you know what? I don't need it.
You don't need it in your life.
Thank you so much, J61. We lost Sov. We lost Sov's connection there.
Easy
Sov.
come, easy go.
Rourke, Malcolm, $2.79. Arch, I love the pink box too, Rourke, but there's a limit to. I'm not made of money, man. I mean, you've seen the super chats lately. That's been appalling. I tell you what,
not on my
OC, he was a bit nasty on the Midas, wasn't he? Whew.
He was.
Very tough on it. I love it. I reckon it's a amazing piece. It's manual wind, isn't it, OC?
It's a manual wind. It's
Did they ever do a quartz one in the 70s?
Super chat.
No, because they. No, it's too thin. Too thin. Later quartzes were very thin, but
this is
Sean
a
W.
modified Piaget movement that Rolex took in.
$2.80. AC3 bright colored boxes are Novo Riche tacky. You betcha. I'm Novo Riche. You betcha. It's better to be Novo Riche than no Riche at all. Which movie did that come from? You know that one with Rodney Dangerfield, where he was he played the actor who had the fat and tall store. Remember that? Remember he went to college with his son?
No,
Rodney Dangerfield. You know Rodney Dangerfield, fantastic
no
comedian.
respect. No respect.
No respect. That's it.
No respect.
Yes, that's it. That's it. I gotta tell you guys, OC, what's the go with you there, man? Did you any just very quickly any further thought to the offer of 250?
No, you really shouldn't bring it up. It's beneath you. You should you don't want to look desperate.
You're not interested? At what price? Let me do a complete 180. At what price would you be interested?
0. Never.
Ooh.
Never. No offense.
Tim.
Only because I want you to maintain 100% control of the ArchieLuxury empire.
Yeah.
What about selling it in like small segments of like 5%?
The thing is, you don't need the money to build up the channel. It's so successful on its own. It doesn't require any investment. So the money is just an exit strategy for you to enjoy yourself.
No. Listen, guys. You just don't understand. Here. The thing is,
I like the way Tim's got money to buy a fucking Aquanaut and a fucking 15,500, but he hasn't got money to buy
both. I don't have the money to buy both. And I'm hoping my wife has a bit of savings, so I'm hoping to tap into some of her savings for this stuff. So
Would she do that?
You'll be well. I think for Aquanaut.
Have you asked her? What did you say?
I'll ask her when it's here. When I get the call, I'll ask her. That's when I'm gonna ask her. Why would I? She'll tell me no. She's angry right now. Angry. Yeah.
What did you do?
I was streaming yesterday for 16 hours. Ignored her. You know, she needs attention.
Did you get much money in?
You know, I have to. It's all about streaming longer. I think it was like for that day after tax, $100. It's okay. It's better than nothing. You know what I mean? I had the time. I had to do it. Gotta put in the work. Sometimes today was good. Today was really good. So, but I bought a briefcase to carry the camera gear. So I needed the money. I spent the money and then I earned the money and I already spent it. I spent it before I even earned it. So go figure.
OC, what's going on in what did you think? Did you see my new video I released on douchebag Rolex collectors? What do you think of that?
I haven't watched it yet, but now that you mentioned it, I'll be sure to check it out.
To see if you're one of them, or am I?
No, I don't think you got enough. Like to have the Midas is sort of, you know, that I think that's a really brave watch to have there. It's a great watch. Green room.
Yeah. Hello,
What's wrong,
Archie.
man? I can sense some. What's talk to me.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Green room, you still have.
How does Mike the Snake keep his eyes closed and stay upright? What are you doing, Mike?
I think it's an.
My eyes aren't closed, Arch. I've always had slanty eyes. I've been given hell for it my whole life.
Okay.
Sometimes he doesn't.
I'm here. I'm conscious. I'm awake. I'm just. I interrupt too much, and so I'm staying quiet. I'm trying to refrain, trying to be better.
Like, sometimes it's good to interrupt. Like when Tim's always talking, you can interrupt.
Okay. All right. Good.
If you're sick of him, just self-promotion. It's constant self-promotion. I think I'm in a fucking Amway meeting.
Speaking of self-promotion, David
trying to not get muted and trying to, you know, only when I say something to have it be pertinent. And
no, that's fair enough.
By the way,
there,
Arch, the viewers are always free to super chat to mute me.
They are always free to super chat to mute Tim. That is a very, very good point. I got to tell you, watch-wise, I'm starting to realize this whole Rolex market, this might be the new normal. This is the new normal where you can't get things that you want. Can you believe this, OC, man? This is fucking ridiculous.
It's difficult. You know, what's really surprising.
Hey, Marcelo, how are you, man?
Marcelo,
fine.
Marcelo.
Fine.
David.
Long time no see. What happened, Marcelo?
OC, just hang on there. OC. Seriously, this is the new normal. Like, beforehand, people weren't buying day dates. Platinum day dates, they could expect a hefty discount. And you were more than happy to just pay retail because it's the perceived thing that it's worth far more than you've paid, isn't it? That's the...
No, Archie, I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you something.
Hold on a second. I think, Archie, the current situation must be extremely frustrating for collectors who've been in this hobby for 10 or 20 years, and they've had opportunities to buy all kinds of pieces at 20% off, and now to be faced with a situation where there's nothing in the cases, you're not being offered anything, the gray market prices are through the roof. It must be extremely annoying and frustrating to know all the opportunities that were.
Yeah, but for people
who
who've bought stuff, Bear Clooney watches $2. OC, what happened with Paul Thorpe?
Nothing with Paul Thorpe. He's a gentleman and a class act.
Probably asking about my comments yet last night or something.
I got to tell you, you okay, Marcelo?
Archie, you remember that guy, right? I sent you a picture. You remember that guy used to be in your panel before, and he betrayed.
Oh yeah,
you
no, I know about that. That's okay. I don't care. You know what, Marcelo? It's perfectly okay. You know, he's fucking. You know, I don't care. People, I wish everyone. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay.
No, that was the cunt that when we talk about me wearing my white gold watches, he said, "You stupid! This is precious metals. You should not wear them. You should only wearing in special occasions. You know."
Look, don't worry about it. Look, I got to tell you, the whole situation now. I've got the horrible feeling this is situation normal. I really don't see it. What do you think, OC? Is it going back?
It's not going back anytime soon, and it's just as bad for Patek, Richard Mille, AP. Those are worse than Rolex. Worse.
Yes, Jean. Do you think JLC will ever get popular again, or I mean, will that become a brand like that? I suppose some models, some Reversos are.
I hope so. I love that brand.
Hoff on Smash, $5. Marcelo, I heard there's a showbiz war brewing, but by the way, you and producer Mark, he was saying we need to protect the Pontiff from you. I don't know what this. It doesn't matter.
I lost completely what he was talking about. What he saying?
Exactly. B, $5. Arch, when is your NFT coming out? Houdinki showed one on their Instagram and took it down. Draw a picture and take our money. What's an NFT?
Non-fungible token.
It's a cryptocurrency kind of thing.
Draw a picture.
Jesus.
It's actually like a trading card. It's like a painting.
Yeah, I see.
That grows in value that you can sell.
We need pictures of the panel members and then sell those images. Who wants to become an NFT? Raise your hand.
I got to tell you guys, it's
raised.
At some point, I do.
Now let me ask you this, OC, do you? I'm asking you, OC, because let's face it, your family doesn't have the garbage contract to most of New York. You'd never see it going back to normal again. Is this forever or 5 years, 10 years? Well, how do you see this?
It's impossible to see far into the future, but for the foreseeable future, for at least this year, I don't see any change. As long as Rolexes sell for more on the secondary market than they do at retail, then you're going to have an investor class, a speculator class, creating huge demand through the primary authorized dealer channel, fighting for watches among the watch enthusiasts. And that's not going to change as long as prices stay high. And if prices don't go down, then why would demand go down?
Why would it go down?
What do you guys think of the future prices with cars, used and new? Are they going to come down? Do you think they'll continue to rise? What do you guys think?
It's the same thing. It's supply and demand.
Well, but the thing is, cars are different to Rolex, right? Because cars are something that we have to have in Australia. In certain parts of America, like in California, you need to have a car, otherwise you can't public transport isn't really a huge thing. I really think, Green Room, you find that with a lot of these cars, there's a little anomaly at the moment because there's a shortage and supply chain problems. But they basically, companies like Toyota and Mazda, they need to get economies of scale. They need to sell so many million cars to get the economies of scale happening, which means there's going to be an abundance of good cars once things start to get back to normal.
But Arch, listen,
Tim, you don't even drive a car, so there's nothing you could possibly say at the moment. You're not a car person. You don't like cars. I kind of like cars. Mike likes cars, don't you, Mike?
Oh yeah, I love cars.
I like.
But you know what I've noticed, Archie, is the cars that are used cars increasing in value are the low mileage Toyotas and Hondas, economy cars, cars that get people around. Enthusiast cars like my BMW are definitely not selling for very much. In fact, you can get one for a smoking deal any day of the week.
Finchy, £2, Green Room, NFT. He's sitting on a gold mine. FMD. Let me say this to you, Green Room. I think the answer is this. For you, stay petrol. Stay petrol. Yep. Don't go hybrid. Yep. Don't go battery. Yep. You want to go small four-cylinder. Small four-cylinder. If I were you, I would probably be more Mazda 3 than I would be Hyundai. But,
well, yeah.
I tell you this now, get your license.
Yep.
You don't have to get it tomorrow. You can, if you can wait 18 months or a year, it depends how much enjoyment you think the car will give you.
Well,
I love driving. I loved it.
Yeah. What I was going to ask, I asked Sovereign this in the chat the other night, I think my solo stream, but perhaps I should get more of what you might call a bit of a beta car before getting get a better car down the road, but start off with something inexpensive.
The problem is betas are expensive.
Buy Archie's car.
Yeah, they are.
Archie will buy a Porsche.
Okay, and the other problem is too.
New car's even more expensive, so try and get a
well,
lot more.
No, but hang on a minute.
Buy the
thing is this. Listen to me. If you get the way the Hyundais are, you get a 5-year fucking warranty on it, right? And I'll be honest with you, Green Room. For your own safety in that it's better to get a nicer car than a piece of shit. You don't want to drive a death trap.
Arch, how much would you sell your car?
My car's not for sale. I'm not getting out of a car.
We're gonna do a Toyota fundraiser for you, and you sell.
Look,
your
you know
car
what?
to Green Room.
So look,
it's too old. I wouldn't sell it to a friend. I wouldn't sell it to a friend. That car is, the Ks are too high. It's got nearly 250 on it. I'm not selling it to a friend.
No?
Green Room, you know what? You got to look at this. A car is like a tube of toothpaste. When you buy a new car, you got a brand new tube. When you buy a used car, it's been used up a bit.
I have those.
How much toothpaste is left? Now, realistically, if you're buying a new car and you can go on a wait list and wait, you know what? It's probably not a bad way to go. Warranty, you've got safety. Personally, even if you pay a couple thousand more than what you should be able to pay on a discount, I don't think it's that bad.
But, I was told that, when you get your first car, everyone has bumps and scratches the first time. I don't think I want to do that to a new car.
No, you don't.
Green Room, this isn't a fucking show pony. This is your life, right? If you do have an accident, you want to be in something. Why don't you just get a motorbike then, if you want to use that logic? Why don't you buy a cheap motorbike?
Get a boosted board.
Get a Vespa.
The truth is, you want something with a bit of safety. If you have an accident, we have an accident. You bought the car to use. It's not a show pony. It's not a museum piece.
No.
Nobody's going to come to Green Room's house and say, this is where Green Room once lived. They're going to put a plaque out the front on the footpath, and they're going to put your car into a museum. No one gives a fuck.
Hey, Arch, show my screen. I can see Green Room on one of these. This is what I'm talking about.
No way.
Bear Clooney, $5. Does being last Pigsley on a sinking ship make you a pig or a rat? Either way, it's a bitter victory. Look, I tell you this now, Green Room, don't listen to these other guys. You're a very sensible young man, and I think you will find having a nice car. I had a brand new car as my first car. I had money then, right? And in hindsight, I think it was good to have a good, reliable car. You want a car, you put your key in, the fucking thing starts. You want something reliable that works. You don't want a piece of shit. And for you, I think it'll help you get out more. It could change your life completely.
So I think any car would, but, you know. Well,
a nice, reliable, safe car.
Not any car.
Look, if an accident happens, it happens. You don't hope for these things, but I'd rather be in a new car with technology than a death trap.
Cars are freedom.
I mean, you know, I'm not a car guy. It's like a 1998 Toyota Camry, a death trap.
Bright Blue
I don't
comment,
know.
$2. Is OC getting any numeration for the T-shirt?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
And we got the Pine Baron. $5. Arch, which of the older SLs are the ones to own in your opinion?
Should these still over retail?
The thing is, I got to be totally honest with you. As cars get older, they become problematic, okay?
Very problematic.
The older SLs, I think, honestly, I like the R107s. I think they were beautiful. My dream SL would be a 560 SL, low kilometer. I'd like one of those. That's an Australian market. We had that. 560 SL. It's an R107. The model after that was too fucking complicated. Too much computers and shit in it. But Green Room, seriously, you buy yourself a...
What about...
a 98 Camry, right? It's got no airbags. The brakes are a bit dodgy. You know what? Just get yourself...
Yeah, I get the point. Fair point. But what about a semi-new car? Like maybe a couple of years old, used, you know, such and such amount of miles.
The way the car market is now, I'd be buying new. They're overpriced. Okay. They're not much different. What you should watch is John Cadogan, Auto Expert. Have you seen his YouTube channel? He's an Aussie guy. He's really good. He answers these questions. When a price is coming down, and it's from an Australian perspective. It's really quite good. The reality is, with modern BMWs, they're made to last about 8 years before they have 3 expensive repairs. Fucking trouble. But if you're an enthusiast and you can work on them, there's some bargains. I'll be honest with you. I like the E90s. The E90s, Snake. I like the E90s.
Yeah, I think I have an E90, a 335i.
I think my most favorite 3 Series...
It might be E92.
Yeah, E92 is the coupe. The E90 was the sedan. But my favorite in the BMWs, I reckon, is the E30 and the E46. That's my favorite 2 chassis sort of designs.
Those are the heyday of BMW cars. Solid inline 6, non-turbo, best handling cars out there. They drift right out of the showroom.
The problem is what you find with the 3 Series is it put weight on. A modern day 3 Series is like a 5 Series of yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
they keep getting bigger.
When I got mine, the muffler is literally 3 feet wide and weighs about 75 pounds. The first thing I did was cut that muffler right off my car, and it's still quiet. You don't even need the mufflers. It's a turbo car with 2 catalytic converters in line, so it's still quiet. Saved 75 pounds right off the car just like that.
Amazing.
My car just turned over 100,000 miles. I got it on picture. Got 100,000 miles on picture. I just had the oil changed. They're a little expensive because I like to run really nice oil in my car. So it was.
How often do you change your oil?
About every 7,000 or 8,000 miles. The new synthetic oils you can run a lot longer than the recommended 3,500 miles that everybody recommends. That's just a little too often. I mean, you can't do it too often, but you can let synthetic oils go a little further if you're not driving your car like a madman. If you're out there running it on the track or driving like lead foot, then it's more important to change your oil more often. But yeah, cost me $200 to have my oil changed, but 8 quarts at $10 a quart. So,
Timmy, are you doing a show next?
Yeah, I can start.
Can you put the link in the private chats and I'll post it for you?
Oh, in the private chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can't post it yourself.
I can't post it myself.
Correct. OC, I tell you honestly, Green Room, my advice to you, don't be an idiot. You're a very sensible young man. I'd get a nice car. I'd probably go more Corolla than I would Hyundai, but hey, whatever suits you.
I don't really see myself as a silly driver. I mean, a lot of people speed, a lot of young people especially. I'm not going to be one of those guys, so I'm not going to abuse the car.
I'm not going to. The Limo Guy channel, $20. Man, I haven't heard from him in years. Limo Guy, send me an email to ArchieLuxury72@gmail. I used to chat to him. I want to catch up. How are you going, man? He was in New York. He had a Lincoln Town Car.
He's American?
Yes, he is. He is. He was a huge fan. I tried to ring him, but his number didn't work. So, send us some details there. The Pine Baron, $10. Arch, real quick, pull up the link I just sent you, and please comment. Now, did you actually, because I've got a special, okay, I've got to send it back again. Let me have a look. Ooh, look at this.
What is that?
It's a link to a car. He sent me a link to a car, of course. And this is bring a trailer. Bring a trailer.
So if I get this new car, I mean, my understanding is that cars do much better when they have under a garage, when they have a spot.
Well, you don't have a garage?
I don't have a spot. I've got an apartment.
What do you have?
No spot.
What the fuck?
Okay, I should put in the private chat.
So that's a big problem. It's a huge problem.
But you can rent a parking.
Oh, what do you mean? You don't have an undercover garage?
No.
What sort of fucking place is that?
It's just. It's
you serious or what?
No, I'm serious.
No,
what,
but
you don't have a garage?
No.
You can rent that parking.
Fike. How did that
parking.
happen?
I have no idea, Archie.
Jesus Christ, that's difficult, isn't it? Look at this. That is absolutely beautiful. 25,000 mile, 1989 Mercedes-Benz 560 SL. You guys did get it in America. Very short. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
I have a friend like that in Israel that doesn't have his own parking, and all the time he's barely using the car just to keep the car parking next to his house.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful car. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Bring a trailer. How much is it? 60,000 US. Is that expensive?
Yes.
It's not cheap, but it's an amazing example.
It's not plastic pipes.
It would still have other problems, but because it's a 30 plus year old car. You got to remember that. It wouldn't be trouble free.
But it's a car that you can fix it. Even yourself.
Don't get too carried away here. It'd be fucking expensive. Everything on these Mercedes is expensive. These were never for poor people. These were for surgeons, plastic surgeons.
No, on American television, the 500 and 560 SL and the 350 SL were the cars of the rich characters on TV,
Yes.
like on Dallas and Heart to Heart and those
Yes.
kinds of shows. So,
Private Benjamin. Private Benjamin, OC.
Private Benjamin?
You don't remember that? With Goldie Hawn. She was starred in a TV series.
Yeah.
There we go. Just posting the link to Tim's stream. Timmy,
Thank you.
I love you. You need to be beaten
Great
over
show.
the ears. You need those ears removed forcibly at times, but I'm sharing the link.
I really, really appreciate that.
I am sharing the link.
Thank you.
Just between you and me privately, guys, how bad is
Mama, be
IrixGuy's
careful,
channel?
in
How bad is it?
Be careful not to close her
I
leg.
rather like IrixGuy. I think his videos are good.
I didn't say I hate him. I'm just asking you, what do you think of his channel? Just tell me.
I mean, I enjoy his videos. They're quite relaxing, quite comforting in a way.
He
Ooh,
needs
shit,
to
she's
change
angry.
his titles. It's perfect. Like if you
Angry
show
scream.
that-
Why is she angry, Marcelo? What the fuck is wrong with her?
It's because you don't post my link.
Marcelo time?
We can post your link.
I'll post the link.
But
Are
he's
you
going
doing?
to post my link too.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a link
Yeah.
to post? I can
no,
post. Are
Marcelo
you doing
can,
a stream? Are you doing a stream?
I never stop it.
It kind of gets boring, doesn't it?
Marcelo, maybe take a break.
Okay, Marcelo, post the link in my private. You got a wrench or you don't have a wrench?
He doesn't have a ring.
I don't have
Just
a range.
post it in the private chat,
Okay, I'm going to.
and I'll post yours as well. Mercedes. Okay, Tim. See you later. You go
See
to
you
your
later,
stream
guys.
now. We'll send the traffic.
Thank you.
Ooh.
And then we'll get Marcelo. So just put the link there for him. I think a 560 would be fucking amazing.
What color, though?
Either, okay, I got a couple colors. I actually like the red with the cream interior.
Or white?
I like the metallic dark blue with the cream or black interior.
Huh? One second, mommy. I cannot be multifunction. Wait a second. What do you want?
Like keep the stream running.
Sorry, what's that green room?
No, okay.
Nothing.
So what happened in Instagram?
That voice, is that cute? Or how would you rate that on a cuteness
wait a
scale
second.
there, OC?
They post, but I
No
don't
comment.
appear there. Don't worry, ma. I'm not in Instagram. Don't worry.
The
It's
Pine
okay.
Baron, $5. Arch, does the 560 SL have plenty of power? No, it was strangled by smog restrictions.
She said, "What's up, Marcelo?"
And-
Because
and
maybe
very
Marcelo,
unrefined,
maybe
too.
open Marcelo.
Very
That's
what,
why.
sorry?
Just write down.
Unrefined.
Hi. Write down. Hi, Marcelo is okay. Write down. Be
Okay, Marcelo, I've posted the link. I will see you later
thank
too.
you.
Thank you for coming on. See you later, Marcelo. Guys, we're going to wrap this show up. There's Tim and there's Marcelo. Go and enjoy yourself. Did you ever have a 560 SL original OC?
Believe it or not, my wife's mom, my mother-in-law, had one. A white
A 560 SL.
Mhm.
Did you ever drive it?
Mhm. I drove it.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was very coarse and not very smooth.
That she bought it secondhand or new?
Yeah, it was secondhand. I mean, this was it was probably a 10-year-old car. It was probably around 1990.
Low Ks? Sorry, what year? Say that again.
I drove it around 1990, but it was probably like
Well, it can't be a 10-year-old car if it was 1990, because that wouldn't be a 560 SL. The 560 was at the end of the R107's production life. It might be a 500 SL.
All the way into the 80s. All the way into the 80s, they made them. Late 80s.
Late 80s. Because you look at that car. That was an 89.
Gotcha. So it was probably a 1-year-old, probably a 1 or 2-year-old car then.
Okay, so why was it rough then? That doesn't make sense.
It felt rough to me. It just wasn't as smooth.
What sort of car do you drive then? What car did you have at the time?
I can't remember. I think it was like a Honda Accord.
Did she have a Benz warranty on it? A star warranty when she bought it? Was it from a...
No.
Okay. Were they rich? Obviously, they had some money.
No.
Middle? Upper middle?
Middle class.
What made her buy that? Can I ask you that?
I can't remember what she had before that. I think she either had a BMW convertible, or I can't remember. Or I know she had a Toyota MR2 right after that, and I think she had a BMW right before that, 335 or 330 convertible or 328 convertible.
Maybe the car didn't like you.
That's very possible.
Did she get on with you or not really?
My wife's mom?
Yes.
Not initially, but
Yeah, I can
over
understand
time.
that.
Yeah, I don't make a very good. You know that, and your viewers know I don't make a very good first, second, or third impression.
No. Thomas Burdett, £4.50. Nice one, Arch. Great vid. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for coming on. It's been a good show. And, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow. And, yeah, that's the important thing.
Bye.
It's important, guys.
So.
See you